What's the name?
Yeah, I gotta pull it up on YouTube too. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Rep Milwaukee 414, man. We in the building. Man, took a nice little week off. So I apologize about we wasn't in the building last Tuesday, but it be like that sometimes. Be needing a break sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Get away from the tube, get away from social media, period. You know what I'm saying? So just have to take that week off or whatever, man. Man, we got a couple people in the building tonight.
You went on vacation? You went on vacation?
No, I ain't going on vacation. I want a YouTube vacation. How about that? Yeah, that's what I did. On a YouTube vacation.
We all need some YouTube cleansing sometimes, get a little break.
For real, man. I needed it. For real, I needed it, man. So y'all go ahead and hit them intros, man.
I'll keep it short, man. You already know it's your boy IBA. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been on a low-key little hiatus, but you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, man. I'm gonna make it up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do a giveaway or something. Let niggas know I'm back on the scene. But other than that, man, I've been all right, man. Hope everybody doing okay. Shout out to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? We got Q the Queen, Rep Milwaukee, we got Jim Nicholas down there,
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we're about to do like what we always do, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna find something to talk about and let you know how we feel about it.
Talk about the streets. Talk about the streets.
This guy.
Go ahead, Q. Go ahead, Q.
Man, look at here now. It's your girl Q the Queen. I got my skitty pop.
Here she go promote. Here she go promote.
That's that thick pop.
Wow.
Y'all starting already.
I do pride myself on being able to preserve my femininity.
Hey.
No arguments.
IBA, you said you back on the scene. I don't see no t-shirt. What's popping?
Man, I watched it and it just came out because my quality was just so trash. So.
All right.
Hey, but Q been busy, boy. Q posts like every other day, if not every day.
Hey, man, look, you've been active in these streets. Like I said, I took a week off, but I know I was getting a ding, ding.
Look at here, man. I made myself.
Is that another Q the Queen?
Yeah, man.
You know that just hit the scene.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Every time you look up, you see this.
That's what self-reflection do.
Hey, before we get started though, Q, that video you did, that video was on point though.
No,
at the studio, that video, and the joint. Yeah. That was pretty funky. I like that.
Yeah. Logic has a lot of dope stuff. I mean, everything has some form of a message to start a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's cool about his particular pieces. It's very intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so definitely that's a passion project for me. I know it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
In terms of people being interested, but it's something that I felt like was a need. So.
But your concept for Black History Month is every day is dope though. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have thought about that. I ain't gonna lie. I almost was like, yeah, for the swagger jacker.
I mean, we can do it. We can do it together. Like, I mean, it don't have to just be me. It's just that's a lane that I push that a lot. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we all black. I ain't the only black person here.
Yeah, I hope not. But yeah, I want to do something. I want to do something for Black History Month too on the tube. Mm-hmm. I just ain't figured it out yet. So that's why so I guess I can reword it by saying what you doing is inspirational. You know what I'm saying, about trying to figure out what I want to do. It may be something once a week or something like that or whatever. But yeah, I want to do something. And so for every video that I do or whatever, even tonight with us going live, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll figure something out or whatever for Black History Month. But,
for sure.
Janikbus.
You already know Janikbus and his bitch. When you get it, you'll get it.
What you got in your hand, man?
Janikbus.
Oh, I heard it. Never mind. I heard it. I never.
Don't worry about that. Don't you dare.
Hey, so we already got.
He got that. Look.
I know what Janikbus is. I'm not.
He over there doing them.
Oh, Q, you haven't figured out what that means?
I don't understand.
Once you figure it out, you're gonna be like, this Negro.
I'm a lame. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, it took me literally like at least it took me over a month to figure out what it was. I ain't gonna lie. So but once you figure it out, you're gonna be like, man, I can't believe I was looking at that for a whole month and I could not figure out what it was.
Yeah, I figured it out. I figured it out about a couple months
IBA
ago.
was. Yeah, I'm about to say IBA was the first one to figure it out.
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, you got to be kidding me!" I was looking at this thing the whole time, frustrated for a month,
Hold
and I finally figured it out.
Yeah,
Q,
wrecking my
Q,
brain over here.
Mhm.
hey, it's in your face. You just gotta look.
Yeah.
Don't wreck yourself. You just gotta take your time and look. You gonna see it. What's going on, Marcus?
Yo, what up, people?
Man,
What's
been
goody,
chilling,
what's goody?
bro.
Hey, hold on, man, hold on. Marcus got on the black and gold joints, and dog. Marcus got a color for every week.
Yeah.
Hey man, you gotta sample stuff before you put it in production.
Absolutely.
Now he got the black and gold joint. It's
We-
looking pretty. It's looking pretty good over there, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we gotta sample stuff before you put it out there.
There it is.
Man, well, I'm most definitely loving that black and gold. I'm most definitely waiting on the red.
Oh yeah.
Everybody want that red one.
You
Yeah,
got that red.
yeah. I'm still at you about that red one, my brother. So you
They
know,
said they need
whenever
that for
you know,
Valentine's Day, huh?
yeah, brother. I'm gonna pause you on that one. Hey, so Marcus, real quick, while we got you in here, man, when can we actually get some official launch dates on things that you have coming out, my brother?
Man, we're gonna we're gonna start to get a little bit more consistent with drops.
Okay.
Just
You
to
gonna have a
start
launch
up.
party? You should have a launch
Nah,
party. You should
not
have a
gonna have
launch
no
party.
launch party.
Yeah.
Nah, we just gonna
That'd be dope.
we gonna
Dallas
sneak
will
it in
come
there
out.
on everybody. We'll sneak it in there. And, we're gonna be more consistent. This is just something we've been working on for a while. So I look up to guys like you and everybody else that's out there doing it. Man,
I
it's
appreciate
definitely
that.
hard work. So we just kind of learning as we go, studying, learning from mistakes, uh, and just getting better. So
It most
um,
definitely is hard work. I'm glad you said that, my brother. Some people just think it's just easy. And oh yeah, I got an Instagram page or I got a YouTube, and yeah, I can do that too. And it's
definitely hard work, man. I don't knock
Hey,
anybody that's trying it. I don't care how big you are, how small you are. That goes for YouTube and anything else.
yeah,
hey,
It's not
like I
easy.
say, you get out of it what you put in, bro.
Yeah.
Like
that's a fact. That's a fact.
put them videos that I did.
Hey, no comment. Hey, look, don't put me on the spot like that. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
That's what we all doing. What you mean?
Golly, I see you, Q. I'm gonna let you live on the show though.
Hey,
I
cause
like it.
Q out here pumping out videos like No Limit Records, boy. I'm telling
Hmm
you.
Man, I was like, man, Q bringing the heat. I was
Oh,
like,
me.
man,
Well,
it was I
listen,
was like every day.
here's my.
Man.
I officially have everything that I said that I needed now. So I don't have an excuse anymore.
Right.
Okay. Well, you most definitely bringing the Royals
Appreciate
to
you.
that content.
They
You bringing that content for real.
make
So,
it look real easy.
matter of fact, another thing, Marcus, man. So I know y'all obviously have the baby on the way. Once again, congratulations. And then
Oh, congrats.
y'all have the company, the brand going down now.
Mhm.
How are you gonna be able to incorporate still doing videos, my brother?
Well, we were only doing like one video a week anyway, but with this it's kind of been kind of hit and miss, but I want to make the channel more kind of a behind the scenes kind of look of what we do like day in and day out, and trying to get more people to see exactly what goes all into it.
Mhm.
But I still want to do like the unboxings and pickups and stuff like that too. So hopefully that adds more content to it. And for us just starting, in our living room,
Yeah.
You know, I want people to see that. Like, it's not. You don't have to have like this big bank loan or anything to start your own business. You could just start it with what you got. It's really a side business for us because we both have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
But you know, you can work and work on a business that you want on the side. So I just want to
Facts.
show that aspect of it, just to
Mhm.
see people's reaction of what they're getting when they actually get the product. It's like we're doing this all out of our living room. We contact manufacturers, we sample stuff, just to show everybody that whole process. You know, I think it'll encourage a lot of people to get out there and do their own thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I know what you're doing is gonna sell itself, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Your promotion, like your promo pictures, are so dope. Like I don't know if you're taking them yourself or you got a photographer, but them pictures be coming out fly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go.
we do those ourselves. Like that's a part of it. That's really the YouTube game that kind of put me on that because just learning how to do videos from YouTube, it kind of translated into learning how to take photos, how to use Photoshop, Lightroom, like all these software that's available to everybody. You
Right.
can use this stuff, man. It's YouTube University, man. Just
Mhm.
go
Hmm.
learn it. It's all right there for free.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Well, most definitely, I know. I agree, man. The promo pics y'all been doing, man, has
Yep.
been phenomenal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
If
sure.
y'all most definitely have not seen them, man, y'all need to Marcus, what's the IG page?
Valiant underscore pursuit. I put it in here. I put it
Yeah,
in the
go
chat.
on, type it in the chat so people can check it out if they haven't checked it out. If y'all haven't seen, because it's more than just hats. Do not get it twisted. It's more than just
Yeah.
hats that they have. I mean, you may see Marcus with a hat here and there. If y'all ever come to lives and he jumps on, he has more than just those hats, my brother. Like he
Yeah.
has real product.
Right.
We
You
almost
know.
sold out of these shirts. Like I said, we're not doing restocks.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So we got another drop coming, like maybe by either the end of this week or the beginning of the next week.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be something else. Like we just gonna keep moving. So if you missed out, you missed out.
And that's most definitely what I would have said the same thing and suggested. Like if you have one release, do that release. Maybe one restock and then you move on to the next thing.
Yeah. We just
Um,
doing we gonna do different colorway. We have other designs that we
yeah,
got tucked away. Well, you know, we got the compete going right now. We gonna hit y'all with some colorways, and you know, it's not gonna be a lot of quantities. Just like I said, we starting out, no loans. This is straight out of our pocket. We doing this, you
Mhm.
know, debt free. And once those shirts are gone, they're gone.
Mhm.
Like we believe in just getting better. Like I don't really want to use the same design over again.
yeah,
So
Right.
it's like if you like it, cop it. If you don't, that's it. We ain't coming back out with it.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's fair.
That's dope. That's real dope. Most definitely. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure that y'all check out Marcus and the new brand that they have, which is I don't want to say it wrong, Marcus. Say it again. It's Valiant
Valiant Pursuit.
Valiant Pursuit. Most definitely. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all check out Cuter Queen's editions of the Skinny Pop.
Man,
You
look.
know what I'm saying? Man, make sure y'all check out them RBA shirts, them white tees. He got them 2 for 10s. You know what I'm
So I got to re up. They all gone. So,
saying? Man, are they legit all gone? That big old box that you had?
huh?
All the
They've been
colors?
gone they've been gone a while. Like about a month ago, they've been gone.
Yeah, all the colors? Because you had more than just white.
No, I had black. I had black, and then I had the
Black
white
and
ones.
white, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. So most definitely, man. Y'all see RBA came out with the merch and they gone.
Well,
Yep.
Hmm.
They gone. Mr. 17.5 over there, they gone.
what's next, Javier?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm just like I said. I'm as I go along, whatever comes up.
Listen, it's up to your sis to push you now.
Hey,
You
facts.
listen.
Hey, I'm surprised to see Tops in here. Tops ain't never pulled up. What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's going on,
What's up? What's up? What's
TLP?
up?
What up? What up?
TLPZ. What's going on, Tops?
Chilling.
Man, appreciate you coming through, man. What you got to say? You ready to say something, man? What you about to say? Don't say no
Man,
bullshit.
Hey, I don't know if y'all know, but Cootie Queen is my baby mama. So just letting you guys know,
Oh man.
you know.
I'm telling your wife, where your wife at? I'm telling.
She was actually in here, and I was like, "Yo, that's my baby mama right there." If you didn't know,
Look, I'm just eating skinny pop.
Right.
how you guys doing today, man? You guys over here, you know, you guys inspire me to do what I do. Believe it or not, you guys do. So I just wanted to come in here and tell you guys that.
It's
You
good
know,
to see you, Top. Good to see you.
Hey,
same here,
real, man.
You guys always
Top.
got that positive vibe and everything, man. I'm loving it.
Appreciate
but
it,
Tops
Tops,
also
man.
is you know what I'm saying? Like you be doing your thing over there too, though. Especially with your little editing, you do more editing than a lot of people do that don't take the time to do it no more. People getting lazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because he talking
Well,
about
cause
me.
that the reason why I do that is because I like to stand out at least on something. You know what I mean? The speech ain't there, but the editing is. You know what I mean? So like I try to compromise. You know.
For sure.
I can see what you're saying on that. I can see what you're saying. But I mean, most definitely, I mean, the editing most definitely is there, man. Appreciate the kind words, man. And Tops, you've been on a consistent scene too, my brother.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying this. Like you guys were saying earlier, like this YouTube game is hard. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you know, especially like maintaining a family, your workplace, like
yeah,
your
yeah.
actual workplace, and then produce content for people to entertain people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. Like, you know, we don't invest in ourselves for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
obviously, we all have a goal to something,
That's a
and
fact.
it's to me what I like to tell people is like, oh, how do you do it? This and that. I just like, hey, just do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
one day wake up and say, today I'm going to do it, and just pull forward and just do it. You know,
Right.
And
what you're
sometimes,
gonna do, you know, like tell you, oh, you're horrible. That should make you better as a person, like,
Mhm.
you know, and just try to be humble and be yourself. That's all I can say. I learned the hard way, man, and I'm pretty sure all you guys know, you
yeah,
know, and that I'm glad that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff the negative stuff on YouTube. I'm glad that happened to me because I get to meet people like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, Genuine, nice people. You know what I'm saying? That actually
yeah,
care about the content. Like I'm looking here, there's 13 people watching. There's only in my end, there's only 9 likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, it's free. Hit it. You know what I'm saying? All this is gonna do is just push the algorithm, help it out, you know. And I always come by, even though I don't comment, but I make sure I hit that like button because I know how much it works. So I always say the same thing to everybody, you know, just keep it true to yourself, keep it moving, you know, do your thing, and
Y'all
just
heard the
brush off.
man. Y'all heard the man. Hit that like button. It's free, damn it. Hit the like button. Exactly. And I know most definitely for me, I know I can speak on when it comes to I'm too much of a perfectionist at times, man. So sometimes I'll get motivated to do a video. And most definitely I took a week off. Like I needed that week last week or whatever. But um like I'll be motivated to do a video and then it'll get down to even where I've shot the video, and then I'll be ready to edit, and I'll be like, man, you know what? I wasn't even feeling that whole footage I just shot, and but then after I don't know, for me personally, I'll shoot something, and if I don't like it, then all of a sudden I'm unmotivated. I'll be like, man, all right, you know what?
Yeah, but you already know when it comes to this, you know, we could always be our own worst critic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. There's videos that I put out that I didn't necessarily like, and it hit a K. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta just put your faith in what you're doing and let it fly.
Yeah. So
Unless it's
like I
just that
said,
horrible, you know. But
and that's what I'm saying. Like it seems like the more videos I've done, you get more comfortable with more videos that you do, obviously, or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And
right.
even with the editing. So at times, like nowadays, I'll shoot something, and if I don't like just a little bit of it, I'd be like, man, I'm straight. And I can just reshoot it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was at the mall or something like that or whatever. Like I'm literally like in my office. I'm in this, I'm in the sneaker room or whatever, and I can reshoot it. But then I'll just get unmotivated. Like, dog, I could have did better than that. Once I done shot it, I'm like, man, delete.
That's one of the awesome things about doing this is that even though maybe one video you weren't as satisfied with, but that's why you keep doing more. So to do on the next one, you're like, okay, I probably could have cut a little bit more of that talking out or whatever the case. Like those, every video is an opportunity. Don't mean it's gonna always be perfect either, but you know, you reassess.
That's a fact.
Yeah, of course. You kind of like you gotta take it like that. What can I do better than the last video? Another thing that I do, because trust me, I get here and they tell me, yo, Tops, drop content every day. I'm like, no, I feel comfortable dropping 2 to 3 videos a week. You know, that's my goal, is to try to push 2 to 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
Now, what I do, if I don't like the content, I still drop it. You get what I'm saying? Just because I don't like it, maybe somebody else will, or they'll rock with it. You know what I mean? Another thing I would like to mention is a lot of people take what we say on YouTube like to the heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that I try to like hold my back on my certain opinion on certain things, because a lot of people won't take it that well, you know? So that's the only thing that I don't like.
That's the game, though. That's the game, though.
You know,
this is an opinionated sport. It's an opinionated sport. It is what it is. Like if you can't take criticism, then you shouldn't be up on this screen.
That's true. That's true. It's just that I don't want to be like, yo, this guy said this, that's what it should be. So like right now we're being flooded. Like shout out to everybody that's trying to put us on game with the whole Foot Locker thing going on. But like, you know, RIP to Kobe Bryant. That's another thing. A lot of people just flooded the YouTube with the whole Kobe Bryant thing, and you know, and the whole with the Flex app, and everybody's got different information, you know. And you're watching a video, but damn, what's really going on here? What's really going on here? So like when I drop a video, like that's what I like about the reviews, is like I give you guys my opinion, like what I think about the shoe. Everybody knows what material comes with it,
exactly,
and everything. Like everybody knows like what it's looking like. So like Cutie Queen, I look at you different. I expect you to call out what the shoe has, because you're different. You're a small shoes, you know, you're smaller shoes than us. Another thing, you know, you're looking at a women's exclusive or whatever the case is, so the material is different, you know.
It's not for me.
Really?
No, I wear men's size.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know, I look at it in the sense of, because you know, you're a woman in the sneaker game doing YouTube, which is really hard for a lot of women to do.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I wish a lot more women can do it. The girl where I go buy my shoes from, like the early pairs and stuff, like I told her, I'm like, yo, you gotta drop video. You're a young girl, young black woman that's knowledgeable in the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to put that knowledge out there.
It ain't no women. It ain't no women in sneaker YouTube. It ain't no women in sneaker YouTube.
You're just gonna have me on here.
I'm saying no. I'm talking about if we talking percentages, it's no women.
Yeah, it's very small. If
we're talking percentages, it's no women, and we talking all race, not even one race. That's all race.
That's the reason. That was my main purpose of even starting the channel, because I did not see any women, and I didn't know how far it was gonna go. I'm just like, I know I have something to contribute. It's more than about being cute with a shoe, you know what I'm saying? I felt like we needed something along the lines of that. Somebody that actually loves the shoe, whether it's hype or not, you know, whether it's old or new, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my goal coming in. So yeah, absolutely right. We still have a long way to go.
Female sneaker YouTube reminds me of hip hop, because there's no women, and when there is a woman, it's always, it gotta be one. Why it gotta be one woman? Yeah. It ain't even no women anyway. So if you get more than one woman, you ought to be satisfied. And I'm gonna keep it real. Me personally, I don't want to look at you niggas all day. I'm sorry, I don't want to look at. I like it when Marcus and Kiana do it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's unique.
Because you know what, you get a male and female perspective about a sneaker, and the majority of the time they buying a his and her sneaker. And then sometimes Marcus will be like, yo, I bought this for Kiana, and then he'll give his perspective and she'll give hers. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? At least we get that because
Right.
we're not getting no women at all. Period. We don't have any women at all.
Yeah.
Yo, and when a new release comes out and everybody does that, I'm tired of seeing average Joe, and then you may see a Cute Queen video. You may see a video. You may see whatever, but you're not seeing a whole bunch. Like it should be more women. But
yeah,
I know it's male dominated, but bruh, it's a lot of women out here that collect sneakers, man, and they are intimidated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, by the going on in sneaker YouTube.
And those the opinionated part that you one of y'all, I forget who mentioned that. But I mean that like women are like highly affected by that kind of thing as generally speaking, you know what I'm saying? So well like Rev mentioned, like you gotta really be coming in here tough and confident in who you are. Because if you are not, listen, you don't know how many times people told me my face was shiny. Little do they know my face is shiny because my skin is healthy.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't say that. I just be
it does look healthy though.
Right, like
I always thought you were cute.
Yeah.
It's one chick that I randomly saw her on YouTube. You know how you be looking at YouTube or whatever, and you get the recommends or whatever like that.
Yeah, suggestions and stuff.
Yeah, suggestions or whatever. And I came across another female.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to look her up. It's she's on Instagram too. It's Kicks for Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And her channel is pretty dope too. I know she's brand new doing YouTube or whatever. And I watched her. She only got like a couple videos. It ain't that many videos, whatever.
Yeah.
So I know she's a new female.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
what is it,
definitely
Kicks for Fresh?
Yeah, on Instagram it's Kicks for Fresh.
She be doing her thing too.
Yeah, she be doing her thing. It's the same thing on YouTube. Matter of fact, I just looked at it now. So
it's the number 4.
Yeah, it's a number 4. It's a number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
KICKS 4 Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 Fresh. I'll put it in the so y'all can check it out, man. Her channel is dope too. She literally just started.
Mm-hmm.
And we got another woman in the chat, V's Kicks. If y'all not subscribed.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out V, man. V's Kicks. She always, and she just don't do sneakers too. Like that's another thing also as well. Like don't get typecasted if you doing YouTube and if you just do sneakers, then you feel like, oh, I just got to do sneakers. No, like if you do more than just sneakers, you know what I'm saying? Do that. Like Q may do sneakers, but also as well, like she went to, you know what I'm saying, the homie studio to check out what he, you know what I'm saying, what he had going on. She has a concept for Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean it has to be just sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. So that's another thing too.
Yeah, the sneakers built the platform. You know, now I can just do, you know, what I feel comfortable with even outside of that. So it's like that's for all of us. Like we're just building the platform with the sneakers. It's just with Jay-Z. He built his platform with rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, built from there. So,
right.
That's a fact.
Same science.
And if you're doing YouTube, like, you know, you want your audience to rock with you 110%. So if you do sneakers, if you do mall vlogs, if you do I picked up a new cell phone, if you do just various of different things or whatever like that, you want them to rock with you in the whole spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't. So that's one thing that I hope people are doing with the channel, first of all, you know, and not thinking that they just have to do sneaker YouTube or whatever. I know one time somebody had told me, because I had started incorporating I started incorporating a couple of videos, you know, Funko Pops or whatever, right? And then they was like, oh, maybe you should start a brand new channel. The hell I should. I'm not starting incorporating. I'm not starting a brand new channel.
I never understood people that do a separate channel. I'm still trying to understand that. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
you know what?
Shows come on one channel. You know,
exactly.
So, I mean,
right.
You do different
the only
things.
way I see that happening, if you're already big already, you get what I'm saying? Like you got like 500,000 subscribers on the channel, where you can go and do another channel make double the income and bring people from this 500,000 subscribers to over to your new channel, then you got double the income. I see that why they do that.
That
Now,
makes sense.
at the lower tier where we are, it makes no sense to do that. You know what I'm saying? To me, it makes no sense.
But they
to
do it. They do it because they don't want the backlash, though. That's why they do it.
What you
If you
mean with
started off a
backlash,
sneaker
though?
channel and you want to go do something, because if you want to do something different, you're gonna have the people that come to your channel that come to you for sneakers, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, why are you doing Funkos?"
Goes.
Then you're gonna see a million comments about, "Yo, what's up with the Funkos?"
Right.
True.
Or if you do something else, let's say you do vlogs or you do a cooking channel. The reason why they do it separately is because they don't want to take the backlash for it. It kind of sends those people over there. So it's like, yo, if I come to you for sneakers, I'm coming to this channel.
Yeah.
If I want to go see you cook, I'm gonna go over there. If I want to see you do Funkos, I'm gonna go over there. So
Right.
people feel like they can spread it out so that you can still get the subscribers,
Yeah.
but you don't have to worry about the comment section being flooded with people going, yo, what you doing? You know
But
what I'm saying?
that makes sense if you do have a bigger
It makes
channel.
no sense to me. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't subscribe to that feeling, but I get why they do it. That's why they do it.
I get it, and it makes sense that like Top said, if you sitting on a $500,000 or something like that, and then a $500,000 is you've been known for doing this the whole time or whatever. Me personally, like if you want to venture off and do something else though, like let your audience know, like, yo, like I know y'all came over here for this or whatever, but that's just not me 24/7.
Yeah.
But then also as well, you know what? You should have been doing that from the get-go. You should have been letting you know what I'm saying? Like doing the switch up. Like
There it
you
is.
should have been doing up front, you know, or whatever like that.
Mhm.
So for me personally, that's why I've always been on some. Initially, when I started this channel, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna focus on the company, you know, whatever. And initially, that was the name. It was Sneakerheads Clothing Line. That was the name of the channel, and I was doing everything just about the brand. But then, you know what? I was like, yo, like I started getting more comfortable with the channel, and then I was like, yo, like I am the owner and everything like that. But you know what? I'm not 24/7. I am 24/7, but I'm not but it is other things that incorporate me. You know, I may be the owner of the brand, but you know what? I just don't want that to be the focus. So I ended up changing the name to me personally. So I can't be typecasted, you know, on if you come to Sneakerheads Clothing Line, that's just what you're looking for. So if you see something else, then you like, man, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And that's why I changed the name instead of doing a whole separate channel.
Right.
So you can see the brand. If you see the brand, I don't do it that much on the channel or whatever like that, you know, whatever. But then you can also see other things because besides me being the owner of the company, I am a husband. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You know, I'm a sound engineer. You know, I do sneakers also as well. You know what? I also collect Funkos. And if I start collecting something else, you know what? And if you see a video, then you ain't gonna be mad because you should be here for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You should be, you know, like, so if you see something different all the time, or, you know, rep doing something else, or rep showing this, rep showing that, you can't be mad. But if the channel name was just Sneakerheads Clothing Line, then
But it always comes down to what you building.
Yeah, that's true.
It always comes down to what you building your channel for, though.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I changed the name early on instead of it being just Sneakerheads Clothing Line, because I didn't want it just to be just that.
Yeah, pretty much the same ordeal with me. That's why I named it Topps World, because I really don't know where I was going with it. You know, I started doing the sneaker because I've always had a passion for it. But my thing, I really came to YouTube to just do like vlogs, you know?
Right.
I wanted to vlog. I like the whole vlogging idea.
I'm obviously cute a queen, so that I can do whatever I want. But my original plan for the channel was to do sneakers and gaming. That was my original plan for the channel. I was going to do sneakers and gaming, incorporate the two. I actually, when I first started the channel, I did a couple of gaming videos, but it kind of fell by the wayside. So what I started it as and where I'm going with it, yeah, a little different. But I still kind of know where I'm going, but I do know why people do change up. Like if I want to do my fitness stuff, I wouldn't do it all on here because people don't come on this particular channel to see that. It's like I did performance reviews on shoes that I trained in before, and it's like night and day with the traction of views on that video compared to regular sneaker video. So it's really an audience thing. They're not interested in my fitness performance review of whatever shoe. They don't care. They don't care. So I
I'm
get,
still
yeah.
still
Go
got.
ahead,
I
Michael.
mean, I still put out what I like to, what I want to put out. Like whether people want to see it or not. Like we do mainly sneakers, but I will sprinkle in story times. We used to do story times.
Yeah, yeah,
We go to the gun range. I show that too because we like guns. You
Right.
know that kind of stuff is just. My whole purpose of our channel was to show our dynamic of our relationship, basically
yeah,
because
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not sneakers was just something we both loved, but we have other things that we're into. So like I'm a mechanic. I've had people ask me to do a toolbox tour.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, do I really want to do that on the channel? Even though I know it'll get crazy views just because it's so much. It's like $20,000 box or whatever. But it's just the fact that I'm in my own head about it.
Yeah,
Like I'm so used to doing sneakers and the other stuff. And I was like, who would really want to see a bunch of tools? But there is an
Right.
audience for it because I watch videos with tools and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But it may not be for everyday people. But those
yeah,
things actually get a lot of views. But I mean, once you figure out that you're doing the work. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like so
yeah,
you could put out what you want. And if you're happy with the product that you're putting out, I would say don't even worry about the people that are viewing it. Just put out what you love to do. Like
Yeah,
if
Right.
that's what you
it's
want to share, that's what you want to share.
about product placement. If you studied marketing at any point in your,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, education, that's just what it all boils down to. Product placement is about, putting a particular product in front of the right audience, the audience that actually finds value in that product, so you can get the highest volume of sell through. So that if you relate that to YouTube or whatever your streaming, your social media platform is, that's why typically you'll have somebody like, let's say Tony Do Too Wild, for instance. He has a Tony Do Too Wild channel where he was like the unboxing. Then he has what is it, Too Wild TV?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He has like the blogging and like the other stuff, the stuff that's outside of his main audience.
Right.
And it's just product placement. Like people know where they can find a certain thing from you, despite no matter how much they love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't want every component of you on one spot. Like
Right.
they come to me to see, a LeBron that they don't care about, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Like they know
But
what.
do you? I got a question. Do y'all feel like it's a thin a thin line between that marketing and doing what you love? Because I feel like some people may get into that niche and
Mhm.
then they find themselves boxed in, like they can't do anything else, and then they find out that they're not as happy as they once was because that's all that they're doing, but they want to do other things, but they're kind of stuck into that box. That's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to just do sneakers on on our channel for that particular reason because I
Mhm.
was like, man, because eventually it starts to become mundane. You're
yeah,
doing the same thing over and over again. It's like
Right.
yeah,
it's so much other things that I'm into that I
yeah.
want to share with people, but like I don't want to get boxed in to just doing sneakers. But
That was
it's kind of I hear the marketing part, but it's just like man, it's kind of a thin line between that. Yeah, you think you're catering to a market, but
Mhm.
but are you happy?
that was my thing, and that's what I was saying before.
You
Like, I
never.
didn't
You.
go ahead, Janique Bus.
I love the name, bro.
No, I was just gonna say you're never. You're never stuck. You're never stuck unless you're chasing one way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like if you're chasing that one thing, then it leaves you stuck. But if you're not chasing that, then you don't have to really worry about it. Like me, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do, regardless. It don't matter if it's sneakers, doesn't matter if it's phone calls, doesn't matter if it's just talking shit. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter. I'm just gonna do it. But
Mhm.
if you're stuck on, let's say you're just set on, hey, I do this sneaker video for this shoe that's coming out on Saturday. I know I'm gonna get 2,500 views. If you keep doing that over and over and over again, and you get used to just chasing that 2,500 every Saturday when you know you drop that video, you end
Mm-hmm.
up in that box, like you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You end up getting stuck there. But if you just, like you said before, if you just do what you love, and regardless what happens, then you'll be okay.
Mhm.
and that's why I feel like because can't nobody tell me, everybody doing sneaker YouTube that's on this panel or that's in the comment section, that's in the chat right now. You can't tell me you don't get bored. You don't get, you don't get to where it's like, damn, this is repetitive, because you are. I mean, if you're just doing sneaker YouTube, everybody's trying to either get something early or you trying to get something on release day, and then you trying to hurry up. You trying to rush to the crib, or you probably in the car like, I'm editing right here before I even get to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
That power direct.
Yeah, you trying to hurry up and edit. For example, we all go to SneakerCon, right?
Yeah.
We all go to SneakerCon, and then we'd be like, oh yeah, so what we about to do? We about to go to the so-and-so, we about to go to so-and-so. Half the people will hurry up and leave, and they'll hurry up and go to their hotel, and they probably across the street or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from the venue, and they going up in their hotel room and they editing, trying to hurry up and put the video up before the next man do, like every location. And this ain't just like something like a new thing. This been going on for years.
It's like a race.
It's a race.
That's stressful. I don't know how they doing that.
I don't do it. I wait till I get home.
Yeah.
I wait till I get home.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to enjoy myself.
I used to own a laptop, and I was able to have that privilege to do it like that. But I've learned, like, the way I edit my videos, I can't rush it, bro. I drop it at 9 o'clock. I dropped it at 9 o'clock at night. It is what it is.
People like literally miss the shindig to go to the hotel and edit some videos. Like I'm
not doing that.
You missed the whole meetup. Like you ain't got a chance.
You'll miss it just doing a vlog.
Yep.
Right.
Like that, I struggle with that. Like I did 2 SneakerCon vlogs, and both those vlogs turned out horrible in my eyes. Just because I was trying to enjoy it and I'm trying to film at the same time. You can't do both.
We was in Dallas.
Yeah.
And I literally met Marcus and Kiana. Didn't know I met him though. Like it was so much of a high and by. Like they're seeing some Marcus can probably talk about this. We can remember. It was like a high and by. Like I met him, but I didn't meet him. And then after realizing it, I was like, "Dang, man!" So I felt like I was kind of disrespectful because it wasn't like a legit like, man. It's nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Finally got to meet, blah blah blah, whatever like that. It was like I saw him, and it was like, "Oh yeah, how y'all doing?" or whatever like that. And it was like I still keep moving.
But it's like that every year. It's just so many people, and it's all the people that you see on IG, YouTube. You want to meet everybody, and it's so many people. It's like, how do you vlog in that? And then it's like, how do you enjoy it? Like I vlogged the first half of the day this past year in Dallas, and then I took my camera to the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this day. So
that's what I was just gonna throw in. The key of doing that is basically getting in as early as possible. If you could get in before the venue opens, that would be the best because like that you get the low music. The music is not as loud, and then you could get like all the sneakers, like everything is all prepared because by midday everybody's display looks like trash. But like that's the whole key. So when I was in Dallas both days, I stopped vlogging like probably like by 1 o'clock. I was already done what I had to do with my videos, and then I just was walking around with my camera in my hand.
Let me tell y'all a little secret. Don't nobody care about SneakerCon vlogs anymore.
Don't nobody.
That's like 2-3 years old, bro.
Yeah,
that's true.
Nobody care about it. Nobody care about it. I'm still bringing the heat.
I ain't gonna lie.
What I'm saying is, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Don't fuck the vlog for SneakerCon. If you're gonna vlog, just do what you're doing outside of the showroom floor. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody trying to see the same fucking tables and all that shit. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing
That's
new.
true.
When me and Q first met in Chicago, now it's 3 years ago because it's 2020. 3 years ago. Yo, like SneakerCon videos, like people was rushing to hurry up and put the videos out. And it was popping back then. It was very much popping back then. 2019, obviously, you graduate, you get bigger, whatever. Like I wasn't doing it, bro. I wasn't doing it. When we was in Dallas, I brought little X with me. I'm just like, if it's gonna be SneakerCon, he just gonna have to come because I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not. And then half the time, because you networking, you meeting people, you doing this or whatever, you doing that. How do you have time to be like, all right, so you know what I'm saying? Can you get in this video with me real quick? And you know what I'm saying? Just like, no, like you ain't got enough time for that. You too busy talking about different things, getting acquainted with each other. How do you get a feel for somebody if you got, I ain't got a camera in front of me right now, but you know what I'm saying? You got the you got the camera in their face, and you like, man, so it's really nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Finally get to meet or whatever. Like
the trick to that was always just having the camera on and with you. And
yeah.
you kind of force that part. Like it ain't one of those where you just asking for somebody to be in there. I used to just make you. I'm talking to you at that time. You gonna be it. All right.
You didn't even ask me if I could be in the video.
I feel like when it comes to that,
Unbox is real good at that. He said, "Hey, or Polo and Jays, don't put me in the video."
Always.
He'll just say straight up, "Don't put me in the video."
Straight up disclaimer. Straight up disclaimer.
I was one of my first videos, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Hey, he tell you, put me in there.
I feel like when it comes to those videos, I think people really just want to see us interacting and having a good time versus, you know what I'm saying, interview type style. You know what I'm saying? Just us laughing, talking, enjoying ourselves, and seeing us all together as a community. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people do watch them videos for. But if you're just doing the tables and you're just walking around and showing this and that, I mean, you've been to one sticker con, you've been to all of them, bro.
But when you see other YouTubers interacting with each other, and it's not forced. Like you legit see them, you know, saying each other, me and IBA laughing with each other, something like that, or me and Q the Queen in a serious conversation about something or whatever like that, or me and Marcus, you know what I'm saying, when you first meet somebody and it's genuine, like that interaction, you know what I'm saying, is people love to see that type of stuff because, you know, obviously they ain't there, number one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if they are there, they see your video, then it's like, dang, I didn't get to do that. And people still get inspired. We be at SneakerCon and you see somebody else's video and you still get inspired about somebody else's video because you be like, man, I didn't even get to see that. Or I didn't even know that was over there in that section. And oh, snap, so-and-so was there. I didn't even get to meet him.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, when we're in Dallas, you know, Seth Fowler was there, right?
Yeah.
So when he was talking to me and the Retro Wiz Kid and the Vintage, in a way, he was like, damn, these people are gonna throw the cameras in my face. And we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to meet him, you know, as a person, you know what I mean? And I just put him in our vlogs. Oh, we saw Seth Fowler at SneakerCon Dallas. And he kind of like appreciated it. You could tell, like, just in the look of his eyes, he was like, bro, I appreciate you guys not throwing your damn cameras in my face, you know, trying to get clout or something like that. And genuine people kind of like, they'll do it because just so they don't look like assholes. But some people are like, damn, man, like, I can't get one by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes they regret doing what they're doing because of the fame behind it, you know? So I respect that, man. I respect people's respect. Like, if I want to meet you, I'll be like, you know, if he asks me, hey, you want a picture with me? Then I'll be like, yeah, sure, let's take a picture. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know that he's there. He wants to enjoy the event. And the last thing he wants is a damn camera in his face. You know what I mean? I saw that in his eyes.
But it depends. Like, for instance, go ahead, Rick.
No, go ahead, Q. I got it.
I was gonna say it depends because I mean I've had a couple of bigger YouTubers in my videos, but it was from a conversation or a situation prior to me walking up to them. So, like for instance, I had Bullet in one of my Chicago ones because this fool then went to the damn thrift store and bought a Delta Sigma Theta t-shirt. And he didn't know it was a Delta Sigma Theta t-shirt.
He put a Boosie.
I was just about to say that. He pulled the Boosie.
So that was an instance where like people were killing him in the comments. He did see mine, and then when I came up and talked to him, you know what I mean? He recognized that conversation, and we had that together on camera, whatever, and you know followed each other after that. So that was one of those situations. And then like with 2J's Kicks being a larger YouTuber, I approached him because he's actually one of the first people that featured me on his channel.
Okay.
So he knew who I was. So I went up to him, you know, after that feature had happened, and then had that conversation, and he was on camera with me. So, but I'm never just gonna like go and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It had some rapport around it prior to, I guess you could say. I don't know.
I'm always like anybody that's been in my videos before, if it's SneakerCon or whatever like that, it's always been number one, a mutual respect, and then also as well, it's also been like it's been an introduction before it's been I'm gonna throw you in the camera, or what I'm saying, you walk up on somebody, you just throw the camera in their face or whatever. Like I've obviously I've either built a relationship with them already previously,
Right.
or maybe we met the day before or something like that or whatever. So you know what time it is. And I've also asked you, like, I'm not the type where I'm just gonna throw the camera in your face and be like, yeah, so what's going on or whatever like that. I'll at least be like, I'm shooting a vlog. Would you be okay with jumping in the vlog? Somebody tell me no. I ain't finna be like, well, man, yeah, like.
But that's you. The next man gonna be like, man, here,
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it's all about respect, though. That's what I'm saying. At least be like, if they don't know already, be like, yo, is it cool? If it ain't cool, then fine. I ain't finna trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd
Or whatever
always
like that.
ask. I'd always ask first. Like it was either one or two things. Either I asked or some people. I never know who's actually watching our videos until we go to like sneaker cons, because we'll be doing a vlog and it's me and Kiana in it, and then I'll see somebody like Jumpman Bostic just hop in the video. Like we're talking and then he pop up behind me, or one-legged listener, like, or Sniper Jones or something like that. I'm like, oh snap, But other than that, like people like Cousteau, when I met him for the first time in Dallas, he was at Dallas Sneaker Con. I asked him, like, do you want to be on this live? Is it cool? Like Seth Fowler, I always ask first, like, because not everybody really. I always come with the perspective that don't nobody know me like that.
It's just
just respect. Just showing that respect. Just ask. But other than that, a lot of people just hop in.
First time I met Seth Fowler was this past year. Was in Dallas. I never met him before, and he was real approachable. Real cool dude and everything like that. That was the first time. Everybody else I've throughout the years I've met, and and it's been cool and it's been mutual, whatever like that. I mean, actually, this year, even though I've known JB for a long time, this year was actually the first year I met JB, like in person. But I mean, we've been talking on phone for you, like everything, like all that. But this year in Dallas was the first time I've actually met JB. It's always been a hit and miss. Well, it's been a miss in different locations about sneaker events, even outside of SneakerCon. Where I was supposed to be there and I didn't go, and he ended up going to an event, or I ended up going to an event and we were gonna meet, and then all of a sudden he couldn't make it. So that was big for me this past year, was meeting JB. Because I mean, I don't know about y'all, but meeting JB out of all these years and never meeting it, we've done different things together throughout years, for my company and everything like that. And even before, even having a company, but just a kid, like knowing who JB is as a kid. Like that was just big for me. Like I don't, like how if you ever met Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson or something like that, like in this sneaker realm,
right?
That's him.
Yep. About Jumpman Bostic, that is, I don't care what nobody say, that's our OG.
Yeah, that's facts.
And we have to protect him at all costs.
Man,
exactly. And that's something. I told him in Dallas when I met him. And Skip together were so funny, man. It was, and I wasn't expecting that. And I told him, I'm like, man, you the OG of the sneaker community, and you always kept it real, and you always been humble, And it's something that I told him. I'm like, man, I look up to you, like, big time.
That's a fact. I've always looked up to JB since I was a kid. I don't have no shame in my game about saying that, since I was a kid, because even getting into sneakers, like I didn't like, people collect sneakers, like, coming from my age or whatever, coming up or whatever like that. But I never seen nobody like this before the internet. So let's keep it there. This before the internet. All right. The first person I ever seen that was like, yo, it's actually a niche out here for collecting sneakers. Like for me, like if you had a closet full of sneakers, you was doing some illegal activity. I'm gonna keep it funky, right? I'm gonna keep it funky. You had some illegal activity going on or whatever like that, and you looked up to that, or I did. I'm gonna speak about myself, right? So having a closet full of sneakers, I felt like I was doing something. I'm gonna keep it real. But then I saw Jumpman Bostic in magazines for collecting Jordans, and I was like, "Who is this man?" You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nobody else in magazines like that. Then the internet came, and you start seeing other people or whatever like that. But before there was the internet, there was a Jumpman Bostic. So I can't speak for everybody else, but that's how far back I go with it about knowing who Jumpman Bostic was. I didn't even know I didn't even know he lived in Detroit.
I
I
have a customer that knows him. She goes, "Oh, you collect sneakers?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, we got a fellow out there in Detroit that collects sneakers. He has a basement like over 1,000 pairs of Jordan sneakers. I go, "Is his name Jumpman Bostic?" He's like, "Yes." He's like 7 feet tall. I was like, "Yeah."
He is
man.
all this crap. He'll sneak up on you too, boy.
Hey, that's a fact. You talking about Ninja?
Yeah.
Ninja for real. Now that's a fact. That's a fact, Al. JB, like he's man, like in the game for real. Large said he a legend. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
There's another one of my favorite Instagrammers and YouTuber too as well. Mr. Young over here. I love his videos, man.
Lars be killing me with the avatar.
Yeah. Hey, my kids, they'll see me watching it on IG, and then my youngest, my 7-year-old, she'll sit next to me. She's like, "Does he really look like that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I don't know how he does it with that avatar or whatever. I know a few people got that, but
there's some people that got that. There's some people that got that laugh down to the T.
Yeah. That's another one. Lars be having, and Lars be in the streets in LA going to events.
Facts. I can't believe I haven't met that dude yet. And it's funny, like when I first did my first vlog, I seen Lars Young when I was standing in line to go cop a shoe, and he walking by vlogging. But the thing is, I didn't want to interrupt him because he was doing his vlog. And after that, he walked by me. He walked by me a second time, and I didn't say nothing to him. And I looked, and I see myself in this video. I said, "Yeah, I was there." He said, "You should have stopped me." I said, "No, you was vlogging. I didn't want to interrupt you." He's like, "Nah, you should. Next time you see me, yada yada yada." I was like, "All right, bet." But man, he involved out here, and I told him we need to link up because when it comes to a lot of these events, he know about a lot of stuff that be going on, and I didn't have no idea of what's going on.
That's a fact.
One of the videos I like about him when he threw out them Converse that you put the UV light on it and it changes colors and stuff like that. Oh man, that video was awesome. And there's another one that he just spit nothing but knowledge. Like I was just amazed because I didn't know that about the shoe. I'm trying to remember which shoe was it. Trying to remember. It's a recent video. But he was just talking about straight up facts about the shoe, and I believe it could be a Jordan 1 mid that he was talking about.
That's one thing about, just to interject real quick too. That's one thing about sneaker YouTube too. It's kind of like it is kind of different categories with it or whatever. But you'll have the very knowledgeable sneaker YouTuber. They'll get into the technological side was officially created in 2002, and everybody you got the real knowledgeable ones, and then you got some of them where they be like, "Yup, so just got them new Jordan 5s, they red and white, check them out." You know what I'm saying?
You gotta find your niche, man.
Yeah.
I told you that the last time we went live. I said, man, I'm not Cousteau. I'm not $7. I'm not about to give you this in-depth review. I'm gonna give you my opinion. We're gonna give you our opinion. Kiana really ain't gonna do that because she's not really up on history of sneakers like that. She's a style person. She's into fashion, but she loves sneakers. So she's gonna give her perspective in that aspect. So I was like, once we figured out we not those people that's gonna give you, oh, it says this underneath the insole. Like, nah.
In my opinion, like especially when it comes to Jordans, like there's really nothing to break down about Jordan.
Yeah.
It's 20 years fucking old. Now, if it's like a new innovation, like the Air Max 2090 or something that's actually coming out super fresh and new, you break that thing down. But I'm not here to tell you about the cat eye and the whiskers for Jordan 30.
You know what I mean?
I'm not even breaking down if I was to get a brand new Jordan like the Jordan 39, the 2000. I'm not breaking that down. If I get it and it's dope, then I'll be like, yo, this is dope. It's red, white, black. It got some technique. Oh yeah, you see the carbon fiber right there? Bam.
Bang.
Look,
Banger.
I'm not finna be on some because number one, I don't play basketball no more. So I'm not finna do a. So I'm finna do an on the court performance test for you, and I'm not doing all of that. I'm not now. If this was when I was still playing, I could tell you if this was a good basketball shoe. If it's a shoe that's retro and I played ball in it before, I can tell you, man, them gonna hurt your feet. Or when I was balling, that was one of the best hoop shoes I ever played in. I'll do that, but I'm not doing a brand new shoe. I'll let y'all do that. If you still balling, let me know.
I feel like that's only necessary. I feel like it's only necessary when it's something very special about that shoe that stands out. Other than that, a 1 is a 1, a 2 is a 2, a 3 is a 3. Right. We all know what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But other than that, there's some stuff that's not even worth mentioning. You know what I mean? I'm
gonna tell you about this quality though. I'm gonna tell you about that.
Right.
All about the quality. I'm gonna tell you about that. The quality trash.
But don't nobody even know how to describe the quality because all they say is cheddar backboard. Like, do we have anything?
You know what's funny? Go ahead, Tops, and I'll go.
Let me tell y'all something, because everybody refers a damn Jordan 1 to shatter backboard quality. What about the Hyper Royal Blues? Like, nobody talks about that shoe. That's the most unslept on Jordan 1 that ever released to the market. The leather on that shoe is amazing, bro. A1 quality leather on that shoe.
The Jordan 1 that has the best quality, and it's funny because one of my videos I did, it came up because it's Black History Month, and it's the Black History Month ones.
Yeah, I was about to
they
say
have
that.
the same leather. It has the same leather.
Nobody ever says anything about those Black History Month ones. Like, everybody don't like them.
Yeah,
but that leather is way better than
this, man.
Shatter backboard.
I literally said it in my video because it popped up because it's Black History Month, and people started watching.
But that's why nobody say nothing about it.
Look at that leather, bro.
It's better than that. Pull it out, Marcus. It's better than that.
It's the same. It's the same leather, bro. It's the same leather, bro.
That leather, the leather on those. The leather on those.
This leather
whole
is
upper.
ridiculous.
Hey,
the whole upper.
We are selling.
The sale ones.
I got
the sale ones. Yeah. Now the leather on those is nice also as well, but something about that. Yeah, it's.
And the leather on these is crazy. The leather on these is crazy. I love the leather on this. It reminds me of the like the band Jordan 1 bands that are coming out with this leather.
What is that?
Those the clots.
Look at it.
That's them clot what? The clot dunks.
No, these are the Jordan 1 SBs, the one that had the Desert Org material.
Yeah, okay.
I removed it.
QB Quilly, what is that?
Mine bobbled all up and down.
I didn't know what it was at first. I thought that was like what was it? The not the Royals. What was that had came out? The Lows or whatever? Is the Royal Lows or something that came out?
Yeah, so the black and blue pair, the Royal Toe, that came out in 2009 was the last time we saw that low. No, my bad, 2012.
Okay.
We saw that low. And then the UNC, we saw it last year, which was an SB collab. So I guess SB brought back the Royal Toe on those, which was pretty dope. It was a fun video to make, to be honest with you, to remove all that. I like doing videos like that.
Laura said the lady ones are crazy also. That's a fact. They are. But I'm telling you, and Marcus agrees, man. If y'all haven't had
Black History Month,
you have to have it in your hand to understand. You know what I'm saying?
I could ball that shoe up like it's that soft.
And I could do that to the Hyper Royal ones, and the fact that they put the leather on the tongue too as well. Like, I see those unique features on a sneaker, and like when I saw that shoe sitting for a minute, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can get this shoe as cheap as possible. I got that shoe for like $82 with a coupon.
I tell y'all how sick that Black History Month one is, and this is no disrespect to anybody in the chat. And if you watch this later on. Man, I had white folks buying that Black History Month one, bro. I had white folks buying that Black History Month one, bro. I was like, yo, the leather is crazy. They was like, word, and then they actually had it in their hand.
The
Yo,
only
they
thing
was
that
they
kind of
was Black Power. They when they bought it after that, boy.
what threw me off about that Black History Month that Jordan 1 or the Sports Illustrated Jordan 1s too as well have that really good leather on it as well. So there's certain sneakers that have like the best leather in the market, like the What the Fours. I love the leather on that. On the FIBA Fours,
Man,
the
yeah,
leather on those are crazy.
facts.
Like, and those are slept on sneakers. And then I'm kind of like tick that the people just go after like the hype of the sneaker and not just look at how the way the shoe is built.
I mean,
You
but
know what I mean?
we live in a day and age where it's very much it's well, just like social media, it's all about followers. So if
It's a
one
virus.
person, if one person says that this is trash and they have a name for themselves, then it just trickles down the line or whatever. Like everybody, oh, it's trash, it's trash, it's trash. That What the For, like you said, I know Old Man Sneakers had showed them to me early.
Butter.
Leather is crazy.
Yeah, they're nice.
Leather is crazy.
I love that shoe, man. I don't know. Those
It's
are
plush.
shoes. And that's a GR, man. I'll never get
But
rid of
it's
that
rid-
shoe, man. I just sold my Travis Scott 6s. I felt like I didn't need them. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, my Travis Scott 6s, I felt
But
that
wait,
I didn't
but
need
wait.
that shoe.
Can we
I'm
be
just tripping
honest,
'cause
though, guys?
I know you paid
Can we be
resale for
honest?
those.
What'd you say?
But can we be honest? It really don't matter how good of a quality the shoe is if it's ugly.
Right.
To
Some of them-
not
let's be
to
honest.
Some of them
I don't
shoes,
care
that,
how
no, but some of them
good the
shoes that he
quality-
named, some of them shoes that he named, it's not ugly though.
I'm just saying, if the shoe,
You think this shoe's ugly?
no. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You're saying as far as with the hype, and you're saying as far as with the quality. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how good the quality is if the shoe is ugly. If the shoe is ugly and it doesn't have good quality, we still gonna buy it. I mean, we're not
That's
gonna
true.
buy it. It's
Well,
ugly.
It depends. There's certain ugly shoes like these off-white.
We've been buying Jordans. We've been buying Jordans for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the quality's
What you say?
Look, people ate these like crazy.
And the quality.
Reds, and they're horrible.
The quality ain't never been good on no damn Jordan, so I don't know.
But you're holding a pair, so that proves my point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the build and everything on the Bread 11s that we got were trash to me compared to like the other.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna keep disrespecting the Bread 11, bro.
No, this
But
Bread
you're-
11.
Oh, no.
But you're holding a pair. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, even if the quality is trash, if the shoe looks good, we're getting them. It doesn't really matter about that. So I get both sides.
See, that's why I like Retro Young, bro. He put it home in.
Hey, but
Yeah.
to be honest, there ain't no such thing as an ugly shoe, man. As far as these kicks, you know what I'm saying? It's to the eye of the beholder, you know what I'm saying? What's
That's a fact.
what's
That's
fire
a
to
fact.
me might not be hit for you, you know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact. And then another thing too, though.
That's
Another
true.
thing too.
100%.
You can think something is ugly, and then you see somebody else wear it, and you be like, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
facts.
That's a fact.
Facts.
I've seen plenty photos on Instagram where I thought something was trash, and then Kev Buckeye City Solar end up getting it early and wear it and have it on foot, and I'd be like, "Damn, I was bullshitting."
Yeah.
But then you could get a shoe and it look fire on somebody else, but it don't hit the same when you put it on.
It don't hit the same. It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like clothes too, bro. Some of y'all out here,
I'm just saying
some of y'all out here, bro. y'all buy these shoes. Y'all buy
I'm
these
just saying.
shoes, and then the pants that y'all wear with them, y'all look like Michael Jordan, man.
Bruh, what I'm saying is,
Stop.
hey,
Stop.
hey, I'm gonna say this. Hey, I can't wear pink. I can't wear pink like Janique Bus wear pink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Janique
fact.
must
But
have put
see,
on
you know your lane though. You know your lane though. You wouldn't wear something. You wouldn't go buy something pink and try to wear it because you know that you can't pull that off.
Right.
Like your Nick Bus can pull it off or whatever. Some of y'all are buying shoes because it's hyped up and you want to try to look fresh like the next man, and then then you out here, half of y'all be looking like Michael Jordan. The shoes be dope, but then you got on the carpenter jeans to go with it, and you look crazy. And you
You got on the boot cutter, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, I felt like that when the Fear of God ones came out. I just thought that shoe was ugly, and then I started seeing people rocking them. I was like, okay, you put the right pants with them. Like those shoes is hot, so I was like, I gotta get those.
I can't finesse that shoe whatsoever. I can't. I just can't, man. Like the shoe's dope. I like to see it on other people, but like for like myself, especially like rocking a size 13, I think certain shoes just don't look good. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's an acquired taste. I think because most definitely Marcus rocks them. I remember when the off-white Chuck Taylors came out, and I thought those was dope. But there's no way I'm putting a Chuck Taylor on my foot because it ain't gonna look right.
Bruh.
It ain't gonna look right.
No matter what you do to it.
It don't matter.
Way too tall to be rocking a Chuck.
Exactly. I'm not Snoop, bro. I'm not Snoop. And even Snoop look crazy. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna let Marcus hold those down. You know, you wear them Chucks, so you know what I'm talking about.
All day. I wore my Chucks today. Chucks all day.
And you guys rock Yeezys here?
No, I don't do Yeezys, bro.
Janick Bush is the Yeezy king.
Keep them by the
door. You want to see what I did to my triple blacks?
Janick Bush is the only person I know that wants the basketball shoe.
Oh hell no.
He wants the basketball shoe, and
big facts. And watch what I do with them. Watch what I do to them.
You cut the tab off.
Janick Bush.
They look so much better without the tab, and now I'm gonna have my grandma. I'm gonna have my grandma throw the tab on the front. I'm gonna have my grandma throw the tab on the front.
That looks like a shoe out the middle of the mall now.
Yep, they're gonna be like this. They're gonna be like them. UA, them ain't come like that.
Retro, how you feel about that, Retro?
I like it without the pool.
Yo,
tab.
you cut the tab.
Yeah, they look so much.
See,
better,
and I'm the reverse. I only like them with the pull tab.
So like the only
Yikes, I can't believe you cut it off.
Yeah, I took them off, man. They don't belong there, bro. It's a triple black. Why are you gonna give me a red stripe? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all ever see them?
Well, I gave up on the 350s. I ain't with the 350s no more. Like I've got rid of every pair except for the pair I go to work in every day. That's about it. I'm 700 gang, 700 and up.
That Yishi, yeah, shisha.
Y'all ever see them?
What is that, Hebrew?
I don't know, bro. I guess. The Hayichi, see, I like this.
Yo, y'all ever see them videos on Instagram where the girlfriend get mad and she end up cutting up her boyfriend's sneakers? Like that's how Retro is looking right now. When he saw he took the tab off, he was just like,
no, the worst one I saw is the girlfriend spray painting all the shoes, the homies collection with gold spray.
Bruh.
Oh my god, my heart was broken.
Bruh.
Bro, you could have just sold them, man. Made the
Nah, nope.
That's crazy.
Bruh. I don't know what I would do. That's not okay. By any means, it's not okay.
She dying, bro. She dead.
I don't know what I would do. I ain't gonna say what I would do on camera, but bro, that is not okay.
Rice the next day.
What's the one? Yo, what's the one shoe that if you had to get rid of everything in your collection, what you got to keep? Just one.
My trophy room 23s.
Wear them every day, the rest of your life.
Didn't you sell them shoes?
It'd be
What, the trophy room 23s?
The trophy rooms.
No, they're right here.
I thought you sold the trophy rooms. I don't know which one. I don't know. Because to be honest, I don't really have a favorite shoe like that.
But you got to just wear one the rest of your life. What you going to wear? You got to get rid of the rest.
It'd be the bread ones for me or the all white Air Force ones, either or.
Man, that's tough.
But they gotta stay fresh all white though. It can't.
Yeah, you can have them fresh. You can stay fresh with it.
They gotta stay fresh all white. Yeah.
Like you go to the mall, that's the shoe you got to get every time.
Oh yeah, well then that would be every damn day.
Can't wear nothing else.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, y'all might not think this way about the shoe, but it'll probably for me it's gonna be the Bread 11. I love that shoe.
Yeah.
Me personally, I mean that's my shoe.
And I feel the same. I said either the Bread one or the all white Air Force one. It's either or.
That was Plumber Simpson's choice when he sold his collection. The only thing he kept was the Bread 11s. Y'all remember back a couple years ago when he sold his book?
Yeah.
He kept the Bread 11. He was like, that's what I can wear for the rest of my life.
Right.
Lars had a good one, the cement threes, black cement threes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's grill right there.
Yep.
Facts.
You know, certain shoes, like to me, like the reason why I picked the Trophy Room 23s is because it has a sentimental value to me. And the fact that I was able to get that shoe signed by DeMarcus Jordan, like the box. So even if I bought it on the resale and then went out to Orlando and got it signed out, but you know, that's one of the reasons why I will keep that one, because I feel like the genuine behind that shoe. Like I don't even want to rock it because I don't want to mess them up or anything like that. But yeah, definitely that's a shoe that I will keep.
Hey, Tubbs.
About the DeMarcus Jordan that played for UCF, but didn't continue. But he just happened.
No, I would never do that. I ain't that dumb. I might look dumb, but I ain't dumb.
Except with the plastic one. Damn.
That's just easy because I don't respect that shoe at all. Like I don't respect it. Like if the shoe gets messed up tomorrow, I don't care. Versus like, you know, if I'm wearing my Concords and them things get dirty, I'm not a happy camper. Like I don't like my youngest likes to step on my shoes when we're like in Disney. So those are the shoes I rock. Is the Yeezys. Yeah, step on those. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Jordan Brand reigns supreme.
Yeah.
Without Jordan Brand, the sneaker culture shit wouldn't even be a thing.
Hey,
goes down to.
Go ahead, Javier.
I'll just have to make some conversation. Like, what is your go-to shoe? Because I mean, you know, even though we sneakerheads, I got a lot of people that always ask me why do I like wearing those shoes when I got so many shoes. I'm like, because they're comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be doing that. What's on feet today? I'm like, I'm the wrong person to play that game with because
for real, me too.
You know what I mean? 9 out of 10, I got the same shoe on.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing to look at. Like
the Presto Yak is the most
any day of the week. This is my go-to shoe.
That's a classic.
I wear this all the time. So
I got 2 pairs of the bread colorway, and then I got a pastel purple and a white upper, and then I also have a navy blue and silver. Looks real dope. I got those in my bedroom. No, I think I have the pastel purple one here. I thought this was dope.
No, Presto, that's the classic.
These right here.
I don't care what they try to do to revamp them. The original Presto was the best.
Yeah, comfortable.
The original Presto is the best.
Yeah, the original Presto don't touch.
Get you some
Marcus, you gotta have a serious flat foot to rock Chucks on.
For real. Man. I can't wear those. It'll lean. It'll be leaning up to the side. And you know what I mean? I can't wear them.
Now those hurt.
It's upset.
I love flat shoes.
Yeah, well, I say because you gotta have a serious flat foot to rock them.
Man,
if a shoe got too much arch in it, that's not comfortable for me. Like that's why I had 1 pair of foams and I don't even have that pair no more. It's too much arch in that shoe. I can't rock.
I don't see how people rock. I mean, I haven't rocked a pair of foams since when they first came out. I can't do it. I bought the first pair that ever came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I bought it because it was the first $200 shoe. But legit, I wasn't wearing it long because you can't wear it. Yeah, you can't wear it long. I wore it because of the price tag. That's like an OG hype shoe for me. Like before we was calling them hype shoes or hype, like that was because of the price tag.
Yeah.
There was because Jordans was not Air Force Air Max used to be more than Jordans back in the day. So, you know, like that, just because it was a $200 shoe, like that's everybody thought foams was ugly back in the day, first of all, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody liked foams.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, me and Lars Young, we're gonna have to do a Chuck Taylor video one day versus me and Lars.
Marcus, you gotta remember, boy, Lars.
I know you from LA. I know where you from, man. I got you. I think I got you.
You've been doing it for a minute.
I think I got you.
He might sea walk on you now.
Yeah, exactly. They gonna do the Chuck Taylor all feet contest.
Man, look, I love you. Don't do it, bro. You just started that journey. Don't do it.
I mean, I've been on it for a while.
He said, "Let's go."
Hey, Lawrence, how many you got first before I even plunge into this? How many you got?
He will pull it off with a pair of sand socks with some Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, NBA sand socks, man.
Lars is the OG. I don't know. He the OG when it comes to it now.
I gotta see how many Lars got first before I get into this comment.
That's a fact, G Boogie.
He said, I don't care. Hey, I don't know how many I got too. I know I got a good amount. I just don't know how many I got.
Yeah, he said
you know you got too many.
Look, he said he don't count. I'm just saying, if he don't, look,
hey, Chucks out here is only like $30. I don't know how much they hit where y'all at, but out here they for the low.
It's still cheap.
But it depends on what Chucks you getting. Like I started studying Chucks because I realized that they have more expensive Chucks out there that are just built better quality.
Mm-hmm.
The Chuck 70s, Lars probably know it. Chuck 70s just it's up there.
So
wait, 70, 80 bucks.
Hold on. So there's a different kind of Chuck besides what that canvas material.
The lunar line is expensive too, right?
When Nike took over.
Right, I was gonna say because when they started doing the lunar line, that's when I got out of Chuck. I'm like, that should have been the time I was into them, but nah.
So when Nike took over, Chucks just went down the drain, basically.
Yeah, it's a different one. Like these ones that I beat up, these ones right here, you can get these out the mall. They ain't nothing. $40, $50.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other ones that I wear on special occasions. They're called Chuck 70s, and they're like. I paid as much. The highest I paid maybe $120, and that was for like the Fear of God Chucks.
I was looking at those when they first came out. The the Comer de Garçons
joints? Yeah, I was just gonna mention.
Yeah, those are up there too.
In my size. Yeah, they don't make those in my size, but that was gonna be a one that I was gonna test the waters with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Vintage has a pair of those, and man, they look dope. Like I was like, man, I wish I had that shoe.
I like them most definitely. And then the ones that y'all were talking about that had recently came out that changed colors with the light, with the UV light.
Yeah. I got both of those too.
When those came out, I was I'm not gonna say fanned out, but I was very much hype beast out. I was very much on reseller mode trying to find a pair of those. I ain't gonna lie. That was Complex Con, matter of fact, the Complex Con pair. Not the regular release.
No,
the Complex
the Chinatown Market.
Yeah.
They restocked those recently.
Those are the ones that everybody went crazy for at Complex Con.
Yeah, they was because they was going for $1,000 on the resale market.
Bruh.
They were general release. They was everywhere.
Right.
Everybody could get them.
$1,000.
$1,000 if you was at which you were there, Q. If you got a pair that same day or the following couple days, that whole week or whatever like that, they were hitting for $1,000. Yes, for $1,000. You talk about your boy was at Foot Locker, like I'm saying though. Bruh. I heard they came out today. What's going
for some Chucks though? I couldn't do it.
For some Chucks.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Good.
As a matter of fact, if you go to StockX right now and then you go back into history to see, you'll see like they was hitting for $1,000.
That's crazy.
Hey, Chasing Jays, I think it's just in the Foot Locker's app. It's just a program. It's called Flex.
Yeah, it's just a Foot Locker.
Within the app.
It links everything though.
Yeah, it links everything. It links
everything though
by Foot Locker. So Foot Locker is the god right now. You know what I'm saying? They got some money behind them. So
yeah, they need to add. They need to add my points though. I ain't fucking with them right now. They need to add my points.
I'm not a fan.
Updates throughout the day, it was doing. At least in my end, it was doing updates. But like, to be honest with you, like, I don't like it. Like the system, I know we're not used to it yet, and eventually we'll end up getting used to it. But I like the whole fact, the thrill of trying to go get a check-in and this and that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel like I worked for that sneaker, especially when now it's like, okay, now I gotta add points that I already had accumulated to reserve a shoe or to try to reserve a shoe. Because what it's doing it to me right now. Like I'm super itchy. Like I go in the app to see if I can reserve those high 85s, right? So I'm like, okay, check here later or soon to see if any of your stores near you is gonna drop or whatever. I'm like, bro, really? Can you just freaking tell me? Like, and like
Right.
find a map to see what store is getting them. That shoe comes out Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to know already. You know,
Right.
especially on that shoe.
But the technology took the thrill out of the game already, though. So
That's
you
a
ain't
fact.
really working too hard for a shoe. You
That's a
just
fact.
it's the push of a button at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once they created apps, man, it took the
Oh, look, hold on. Go to the app. It's
Yeah, it
already
just
asking
finally
for
showed
people
up.
lunch.
yeah.
Yeah, it finally showed up because mine wasn't showing up today, but I knew it wasn't gonna be nowhere out here for that bread one.
Yeah, when they created
It's not
apps,
even. I don't even think that's in Texas. I don't even think they're releasing in Texas.
I don't think so either. Because
Not at
if
Foot Locker,
if I'm
anyway.
not mistaken, they already numbered pairs anyway, so it ain't gonna be too many they ain't gonna be out there like that. And then half of them, I know a lot of them was going to mom and pop stores too. So I don't know, Cuter Queen probably gonna come up, but your boy,
I'm gonna have my
my
lucky
little
monkey
boy.
foot, man. I'm gonna have that lucky monkey foot on me when that sneakers app drop,
Yeah,
man.
so they're not
Hey, for
coming
real.
nowhere out in Florida. In
Gotta
Florida, I
get it.
just put all the major cities in Florida right now, and
Y'all already know where I'm at, so
I'm only looking for the women's exclusive, so I don't care about that 85.
Well,
But
go after
now
for me then.
now I
You can't
did see.
imagine how people have said that.
Yeah, I
I'll just
did see
take us
that
off.
earlier. I did see that earlier. Lars posted that they said, "Did y'all see that
Yeah.
they 200?" I saw that earlier today that they were talking about that they was going to be 200. Going from 160 to 200, like
I think it's just for this
it
pair.
is,
it's just
it
for this
is,
shoe.
it
Just
is. But I'm just saying though, because I know it's numbered and all that, blah blah blah, whatever. Number one, the quality is doo doo. The quality is horrible on this shoe. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I want it, but the quality is bad.
We going after
well,
that Joker though.
Yeah,
the
I'm still going
I
after it
ain't
because the
going after
quality
it.
is bad.
I'm gonna go after eventually. I guess on the sneakers app. I guess I just want to test my luck, and depending how they look when they get here, they could either go, stay in a drop front box, or they could go on GOAT. You know what I mean? But that shoe to me, like according to what I'm seeing on YouTube and like sneaker vlogs and all that stuff, is the leather quality is supposedly like the 2013s or something like that, Jordan 1s.
They trying to replicate the original. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to replicate the old leather, like the
So to me
original,
it's
like
like
how
a
the shoe
pleather.
originally was.
Yeah, I feel like that leather eventually at one point is gonna start like coming off or something like that.
You legit
I mean,
wear it. You legit wear it once or twice,
you don't feel like it's
and
gonna be like the couture?
Yeah,
That's
something like that.
that's
just
true.
as far as the quality, or are you talking about the actual hype of the shoe?
No, I'm talking
No,
about the
like the
quality.
quality.
You know what? The quality is so bad on this joint. It's probably equivalent, if not worse. I'm gonna keep it
Right.
real because it looks like cardboard. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. It looks like cardboard.
It does. I'm looking at it right now.
It does, though. Yeah.
So
The Retro
y'all
Wiz
just
kid did a video on them, and he did it on feet,
Yeah.
and they're like shaped different. You know what I mean? They're not. They're not shaped. I want to say like the toe box area.
It's an
It
OG
don't look right.
because they mimic the OG 85. So I mean they did it right.
Right.
But but you know what I'm saying, we're so accustomed to, I'm not saying like everything is all, like but we talk about the leather these days, but it's legit still better than what it used to be back in the day. Like the original leather is still better.
Right. That's what I was saying. I was saying earlier, like shit, Jordan brand quality always been trash. So I mean,
Always.
getting
I mean,
y'all just go after a size 11 for your boy.
like
You know what? Y'all just pass it on to me, man.
hurt. Just fine at 11 now.
Mr. Unloved Ones did do a video on them. I mean, Break did a video on them. Retro Wiz Kid did an on feet. Yeah, Retro Wiz Kid. If y'all ain't seen that, make sure y'all check him out because he did do an on feet. Maybe like tops. What was it, about like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
No, like 3 weeks ago.
It was
Yeah.
about 3 weeks ago that he did a on foot video. Because matter of fact, I think he did it the same week we went to the Bucks game out here. Because
Yeah,
I
I think
remember when
so. He
it.
did it
He
in
was
a
running
rush. I
slow.
remember him talking to him, and he was like, "Yo, I gotta hurry up and do this video because I got the opportunity."
Yeah,
You know, he had an assist
Mm-hmm.
pass by,
yeah,
and you know he low key liked the shoe. You know the retro whiz kid. He's a Jordan 1 fanatic.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and he definitely. Now I was talking to AJ yesterday. We actually went up live yesterday, and we were talking about the shoe, and you could tell he's not feeling it, but feeling it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a 50-50 type of love or hate situation, I guess.
I mean, again, like we mentioned before, like if you don't have an appreciation for the original build, you shouldn't be getting the shoe. Like it's just
Right.
not.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
It's
a
not.
fact.
So it's
Like just up front, the leather's gonna be trash, but I mean, but they mimicked everything of the OG. That's why the leather isn't all that. You
mhm,
know, the build of the shoe is OG. The toe box is not gonna look like how the toe box look these days because they mimic the OG shoe or whatever like that.
mhm.
So I mean,
It's a
to be honest
collector's
with
piece,
you,
man.
Yeah,
exactly. If you new to the game,
yeah.
like don't be mad at the shoe, or you know what, don't go after the shoe. Let people like myself and Martin and OGs or people that
Hmm.
really are into the shoe go after the shoe, because
Yeah, because
otherwise
that's who's going after these shoes is actually like some type of hype beast. Because you know the hype beast like the Jordan 1s because they look good with skinny jeans and all that good stuff. And you know, I just started getting into skinny jeans to be honest with you. I was like
he's
semi
wearing them
skinny, I
carpet.
guess.
See, there go another one. He's wearing them carpenters, bro.
Hey
Yeah.
man,
Come on,
I'm just trying
man.
to stick with the trend, bro.
He wear
I,
them Jinko joints.
yeah,
He
man.
wear
I had to put
Jinkos.
I, I had to put down a few pounds to fit into some Fashion Nova jeans or something like that. You know.
Not Fashion Nova.
I don't know about all that, player.
Top fashion Mexican side. Don't worry, we'll give you a pass.
Oh man, she said Mexican. I'm Cuban, B.
Yeah. Cuban side. Don't worry, we'll give you a pass.
Now,
Man,
have any of you guys got an early pair of those Jordan, the red, the Unite joints?
Yeah, I
Did
did a
you guys
video
have a
on 'em.
pair? Yeah.
nah, I
How do you like them?
I like them a lot.
Okay.
To me they're exactly like the black cements,
didn't.
except they're just red.
Yeah,
So
that's what
I
a lot
mean,
of people are
Right.
saying in the
I didn't
video.
like them. I didn't
I
like them
like
at
the
first
box.
until once again I saw
I put
Instagram
pictures
pictures.
up. I put pictures up.
I saw Instagram pictures of somebody and I
Yeah,
was like, damn.
That's not
yeah.
Yeah.
that's not the
What are
Chicago.
you like a 14?
No, it's not a Chicago one.
Oh, okay, so
Uh,
I can still show y'all that then, right?
I feel
yeah, you can still show us that one.
All
I
right.
feel like I kind of slept on that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Now
how
I
I was
feel like
gonna
I
feel
want it.
about them until I got them.
Right.
Like it was just one. I was like, it was just red instead of black. But when I got them, I was like, okay, these gonna kind of pop. So
Yeah, I feel like they'll hit a lot nicer with the red laces on them. I mean the white laces. I saw a
I seen
picture on Instagram
somebody
with the white laces.
I seen somebody with red laces and I was like, that ain't that bad.
it was either
But
H Town Hype Beast or DS Dan. One of them two might have switched the laces in
I think
there.
it
Is
was
when I saw
Diaz
the pictures.
Dan. Yeah, I think it
No,
was Diaz Dan.
have you guys found this cat on YouTube called Jay the Sneaker Guy?
Mm-mm.
No,
I don't think so
Jay the
either.
Sneaker Guy. He does a lot of early reviews and stuff like that. Okay, so that cat he does lace swaps and he wears like different kind of socks in his own foot. And he check him out, Jay the Sneaker Guy, man. His content is dope. You won't regret it. Um,
uh,
he will do that. He'll change up the laces. He'll make them look different. Like he'll even buy like even if the shoe didn't come with extra laces, he'll buy extra laces with a color that he think they'll hit on the shoe, and he'll
Right.
rock. But he does pretty good content, man.
Yeah.
Jay the Sneaker Guy.
Brother Sneakerholic Bees does that as well. He'll throw in a different pair of laces also. He's good at that. Good lace swapping folks. I'm not a lace swap type of person, so that's not really my niche. But there's some folks that are really into that.
So Q, you getting
yeah.
the Chicago pair, or are you just gonna be reviewing it?
Just getting a review for it. I don't like that shoe. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like that color. I don't like all anything anymore.
I think Jordan 3 look good on women. Like 'cause when I buy shoes for my wife, I normally look for like a Jordan 3 or Jordan 4.
Mm-hmm.
And like Jordan 3, for some reason, small feet gang, it looks good on them, you know.
Man, I don't know any Jordans when it comes to women's small feet that don't look good because they'll make a shoe look dope.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, let me see that in size 13 and be like, man, hell no.
When y'all sizes get past like an 11, it start looking a little funny.
Facts.
It be certain shoes where I'll be like, nah, I ain't pulling that one off. I'm straight.
That's one thing I
See,
do.
Jazzy knows who Jay the sneaker guy is. He just hit 10,000. He started his YouTube channel in February 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and he just hit 10K. So I was feeling kind of salty about that, but you know, it is what it is.
Please don't.
Hey, another person, man. Make sure y'all. Al started his. He started his YouTube channel, man. He got his first video up. Make sure y'all go check out Old Man Sneakers, man. He started his channel this week, over the weekend.
Oh yeah, I meant to add him yesterday when you told me.
Yeah, he just started his channel. Al, put your comment, say something in the chat again so people can see it.
I love the name though.
Old man sneakers. Old underscore man underscore sneakers. SNK.
Oh, underscore. Okay.
Shout out to Old Man Sneakers, man.
Yeah,
that's a cool dude right there.
Sneakers.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna hop up out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
All right, brother.
All right,
peace,
all right.
So, man, y'all have a good evening. For sure.
IBA.
What did he say? Did he put it in there?
I'm trying
Yo,
to
young. When are you gonna start merging some of them freestyles to your channel, bro? You killing it over there on IG, brother.
What are you talking about?
Nah, I ain't gonna do it because I don't want nobody to snatch it. I don't want nobody to snatch them.
Hey, my boy got some bars, bro. Like you got me jamming in my work truck and stuff. And I was like, feeling it.
Hey, Q the Queen said you don't want that smoke though.
Good looking.
You know, you bring back that New York old school vibes with your music, bro. You really do.
Man, you want it?
Yo, I'm a New York baby, bro. It is what it is. You know that.
Hey, Q the Queen said you don't want none of that smoke though, Retro.
What you on? Nick Bus.
All you gotta do is say my name, yo, and I'm firing. It's easy. This is light work over here.
I mean.
Nah, me. oh, Detroit versus New York, 8 Mile.
Man.
All they gotta do is say, yo, I say it on. I think the last 2 tracks I dropped, I say the same thing. All you gotta do is say my name, and I'm firing. It's happening.
I hear you, Mike. Mine.
Man. So, shout out to everybody in the chat tonight, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. I didn't get to say everybody's names earlier when we first started out. We just jumped right on in. I don't even think I did my own intro on this mug, but
no, you didn't. Hey, I just came in straight into
we just started getting in, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tweezy, shout out to Lars. Got Thriller still in here, man. This dude and his wife is in the building, man. Made by Kicks. I think that's new. I don't think I never seen that one before. Old Man Sneakers in the building.
Yo, is that a real that's a real channel, right?
What? Which one?
This dude and his wife. That's a real channel.
Yeah, he on Instagram too.
Oh, okay. No, the name is dope. That's why I'm like, yo, the name. I'm looking at the name like, wait a
minute. Yeah. Mamba Mentality KB24. I believe that's new for sure. Unique Nay in the building as usual. Shout out. She from the hometown. G Boogie. Who else? If I missed you, hit up the chat. Comment section.
I'm trying to find them in the comments.
V's Kicks, I think she might hit it. And then Al, I don't think Al never put his name in here, but it's Old Man Sneakers though. Y'all can check him out on Instagram also as well. But he started his
he's a moderator.
He started his channel. Yeah, he is. He started his channel maybe like a couple days ago and put out his first video. I think yesterday, to be honest with you. So make sure y'all check that out. And then Marcus, when one more time, y'all got new stuff coming out when?
We got a new drop coming this weekend, man.
This
I don't know
weekend?
if it's going to be this Saturday or it might be the following Monday.
Okay.
But yeah, we coming with the red shirts, so I had to
Hey.
get something to go.
Yeah, that's gonna be
You know,
fire.
we working, man. We working. So
To go with
again,
the Unite threes?
hey, they gonna go with the Unite threes, and
Okay.
yeah, again, limited, not restocking it. This is it.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that's it. You better get it while you
Keep
can.
it unique, man. Keep it unique. That's the
Yeah.
goal. You know what I mean?
Most definitely gonna have to get one of those. Y'all have a website. Marcus.
Yeah, ValiantPursuitClothing.com.
People not gonna remember that. Can you put that in the chat, please, sir?
Got you.
Okay.
Please
Well,
put
we-
that in the chat so people can check that out.
And this is something I just noticed. You know, you got a Sneakerhead clothing brand, and then we got So Eight's clothing brand, and you guys are on a podcast together. You know, chopping it up, and that means a lot to me when I see stuff like this. Like Cutie Queen, Rep Mars, all these people just pulling up and just kicking it. Like I like this. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of vibes I like. At the end of the day, so I appreciate you guys doing this, man, and just clicking it with the YouTube people and just talking about stuff that we like. You know what I mean?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, we most definitely do this every Tuesday on my channel personally. So most definitely, I appreciate everybody always pulling up. And it's most definitely not, solely about myself, but Marcus pull up. We gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Lars pull up. We gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna finale it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna talk about these Chucks.
Hey,
Chuck Taylor gang.
Chasing Jays. If you're a size 13 in men, you got to go after a size 14 and a half in women.
For the
How I know
the
that?
UNC to Chicago, yeah. So I wear a size 13, Chasing Jays. You gotta get a 14, and you gotta get a 14 and a half.
Stay away.
Or 15, and they don't run like women, so they're not narrow. They're gonna be sized just like regular men's size. You know what I'm saying, Jordan 1. So you don't have to worry about that also as well.
I like that name, Chasing Jays. I like that. It's unique.
Stay away, Chasing.
Stay away.
Get to 85.
But that shoe, I feel like that shoe is not really for the women, though. I think just Jordan Brand. No, that's because why would he do extended? Why would he do extended sizes?
Oh, see what you just did there? What you just did?
Why would he?
You just minimized. You just minimized stuff in our little exclusive. That's probably gonna be one of the best releases here for us.
But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real though, Q. This year is the year of the women though, because they have so many Jordan 1s for women's that I'm like, bro, why are they not coming out of men? You know what? To be honest with you, if men didn't have so much of a gripe about this UNC to Chicago, it wouldn't be an extended size. Ain't nobody ever seen this size extended. Like, what is it? Like the biggest size is like a women's size 16. When have you ever seen a women's size 16?
Never, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so why would they do that though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like the shoes not necessarily was going more towards the women. I figured because of the color blocking of the shoe and everything else, it makes sense to go extended sizes. But like, like I felt like if you're gonna keep it to the women's, just keep it to the women's. Like the UNC, the chill ones, man. That sneaker right there. I don't like patent leather ones, but just that one particular sneaker right there is like.
I got a question.
Fire.
I got a question. What does keeping it to the women mean to you? To you?
To me, like I felt like if that shoe would have been strictly for the women, I felt like that shoe should have been built different. And should have been like how it normally is for women. You know what I mean? Like
the even when they come out with a Jordan 1 for the women though, it's still built the same. It's never built different.
That's what I'm saying. All the women's sizes are
no, because I look at the let's say for an example, like my friend, he's a size 11 and he bought the satin ones and he bought them in his size for women. Like it was equivalent, whatever's equivalent to a size 11 in men. And he felt like the shoe was like, it doesn't feel like his other Jordan 1s. So like what I'm assuming on that end is that the shoe's probably built a little bit different, like a little bit more narrow or anything like that. I don't think you guys can tell because you guys got a smaller feet. And I feel like there's very little amount of women that has like a wide, super wide foot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I was just wondering. Just a question. I was wondering, was there anything like significant that you noticed? Okay.
But
all I know is there's a lot of Jordan 1s for women that's coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
Well,
And
that's true. I like those 6s. They just dropped those like citrus color. I really like those for some reason.
they can keep those. Nope.
I heard they got good quality on the leather on those.
So the UNC?
No, those Jordan 6s, those Citron ones. But I think Jordan Brand heard us complaining about that sneaker, dropping
that's a
that
fact.
sneaker only for women. So I felt like that's why, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we heard that they're coming in extended sizes.
That's why they changed it at the very last minute. They probably did. They did another run, like a last minute run of the shoe and extended the size. That's exactly what they did. Because
when they do that, they need to just make them GR. Like just make
Yeah.
it GR then. If we want to make sure everybody getting it, just make it GR when you're gonna extend it and try to appease everybody. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Because then it will end up being like the 7-1 situation where women waiting in line and raffles and all this type.
Exactly, because that's what I feel like is gonna happen here. Is that I feel like some women are not gonna be able to get the shoe because of how many men are gonna go after it. So I felt like it's unfair to release a sneaker like that. I felt like that shoe should have kept going for like just for women and keep it out of the way. But the fact that they're going extended sizes, I'm gonna go after it because since they announced that shoe, I fell in love. I was like, yo, we getting that one? Because the fearless ones, the the Chicago to UNC, that shoe is trash to me. Like I don't like that shoe at all. So when I saw that one, I was like, okay, all leather. All right, I'm digging that. And then, women exclusive, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that one it grew. It grew on me. The women's version of it. I liked the Fearless better at first, but yeah, I like the UNC. If I pick something up, that would be one of my top choices for the All-Star releases. So that and the Monster LeBron 17.
Oh my God, those are really nice. I like those. I really do like those.
Oh my God, I'm like they are killing it with the 17, bro. Boy, I'm like, woo.
And if they take out a Space Jam version of that shoe too as well, which supposedly there's like a mock-up on it, and that looks really nice too as well. It looks like that would be a sneaker I'll be going after.
It's like they can't miss with the way that they designed that shoe, like in the way they splashed the color on it. Like every single color is fire. Like
they need to do Nike ID in those.
Oh
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it'll be coming soon.
They just did it. They just came out with a Nike ID with what was it?
The Air Max.
I got there too late. I think that might have been it. But it was a Nike ID they had released, and by the time I got to it, it was too late. I forget what it was.
Nike dropped a Air Force Ones. I think you're talking about back in like I want to say November. Back in November, they did Air Force Ones, and they did a Air Max 90. And I think they did an Air Max Air Force One High, maybe too as well. And Renee Richardson, she did a pair of the Air Max 90s, and she did a hell of a job, bro. That shoe is so dope.
Yeah, they've been coming with it lately with the IDs.
She put in some plat color, like she kept it like unique. You know what I mean? Like maroon with the padded. I don't know, man. It's just like you got to see the shoe, man. It's like fire. It's like so dope. She did a really good job on it.
They stopped doing the elite version.
The elite
Nike basketball shoes. Like how they used to do the elite version for like the LeBrons and stuff. They stopped doing.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. One shoe I want to talk about in particular, and I was trying to remember earlier, and man, I thought I just had it right now. That I took a look at it, and
that's crazy. G.
Thought that really nice.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they stopped doing the elite version. That's crazy. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I thought that they were still doing that.
They stopped doing those for a while.
Okay. I thought they were still doing that.
Yeah.
I've only really seen it for LeBron's though. I haven't really seen it for other Nike basketball shoes or affiliates or whatever. I've only ever seen it for LeBron's.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what the science behind that was, but
yeah, I don't know why they stopped that or whatever. I mean, they got a whole bunch of different LeBron versions anyway. Them soldiers is trash, and they still be coming out with them.
yeah,
That's a waste of material.
yeah.
Waste of material.
But the thing about the soldiers is that's a straight up performance shoe.
Basketball shoe, yeah.
If you want lockdown, like major lockdown, like that's the most stable shoe probably on the court when I'm controlling.
Yeah,
but some of the soldiers though, like some of them that they come out with, they don't be having no laces. They and then the way that they be cut, like half of the ankle be showing, and be having Velcro straps like you a 2-year-old child, and it be like, bro, what are you doing? But I always hear that the grip on it is crazy. That's cool and all that.
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson PEs.
Yeah.
I don't like them, man. Them things is ugly. Them things is ugly, man. I ain't
trash.
my girl.
That last soldier was what was the last soldier? The 15?
16,
yeah.
wasn't it?
No. The 16 they came out with a low, and I don't think they called it a soldier.
Oh.
It was some.
But I believe it was the 15th. There was the last soldier
15.
with the double strap.
But that was the last championship he won though. So apparently they worked.
That's like
I guess.
Team Jordans. I'm like Team Jordans of LeBron's.
Oh,
Yeah,
But Team Jordans back in the day when
But
they
Team Jordans, back in the day they were hot though.
yeah, they were busting. I don't know what it is now with people with the Team Jordans, but there's certain Team Jordans that you look back, you go back, and they take you back to back in the days. You're like, oh man, I remember those.
They come out with them now though, you be like, bruh. But
Bro,
back in the day when they came out with Team Jordans, yo, like Ron Harper, Pippen,
Michael Finley, Michael Finley, Eddie Jones,
Kevin Garnett wore Team Jordans for a second.
Yeah. They was wearing them. He was from Chicago, or if you played for the Bulls, like Jordan will wear his actual shoe, and then the whole rest of the roster will wear Team Jordans. If they didn't have their signature shoe, like Pippen, even sometimes Pippen would wear them, even though Pippen had his own Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. My favorite Team Jordan is the one that had Jordan across the midsole, written across the midsole. I believe it had.
They retro recently.
Yeah, they just retro recently. Those were my favorite ones. Actually, my middle school basketball team that some rich man came out of nowhere and just gave us those shoes. That he bought them for the whole team. Cutie Queen, what do you think about them LeBron 7s All-Stars?
LeBron 7's All-Stars?
Yeah, the
powder
retro
blue
in it. Yeah, the powder blue, black. Yeah, them. I gotta have them, bro.
Oh yeah. Them come out next week, right?
Yeah. And because I'm starting to feel like
they came out this week.
I was just about to look because I thought it was this weekend too. It's next week. Okay,
it's the 12th.
Yeah,
next Saturday.
Yeah, those used to be on my StockX queue to get them for like resale whenever I decided to pull the trigger. But that's why you wait and have some patience.
And because they'll re-release.
Oh, yeah.
Foot Locker says the 8th.
Really?
Oh, don't tell me that. I ain't ready.
That's what it says on the Foot Locker app.
Yeah, that's why I was just about to look.
Oh, no, I ain't ready to pay for them on the 8th.
The only thing I'm focused on this weekend. The only thing I'm focused on this weekend is the 85s and the Strange Love SBs.
Oh man!
And the Strange Love SBs is more of a priority than the 85s. I'm gonna keep it real.
For real?
Yeah, that's more of a priority. That's more of a priority for me this weekend.
No Off-White 5s next week?
No.
Well, go after them for me.
That shoe for me. That shoe for me is more like a cop it, review on feet and then put them on GOAT, so I can buy something else. You know what I mean? Because I feel like those shoes, like to me, a good collab shoe is like those Don C's. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did with the Air Force Ones. Like I like that. You know what I mean? It's not too crazy. It's just basic. It just has a real nice colorway with hints of red on it. Like to me, that shoe. I like that shoe,
Yeah, Lars, I want to rock those 5s too, man. Them 5s, they looking good to me, man. Like I'm not looking at them as a Jordan. I'm looking at them as like fashion wise. Yeah. Like I said, like I think Virgil and Jerry Lorenzo, they've been doing like really out of the box kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I just think it look if you put the right outfit with it, I just think it looks dope
Yeah.
with
I
their
think
shoes. So
I think honestly, like I think they're dope. The only reason why I say no, I'm not going after them is because I know I won't hit. So I'm like, I'm gonna try, but it's like I know I'm not gonna hit. So I'm not gonna put no real because
I got enough. I got enough faith for both of us, man. Just go ahead and put it in for that 11 and a half for you, boy.
it's gonna be.
Like,
I'm putting in for a 13. I hit. I'm gonna be the first person. I'm gonna be the first person on YouTube live, bruh. I hit, bruh. I'm gonna be live.
I already know.
I'm gonna be live talking about it. Crazy.
You know what I hate when you're on the sneaker app that Saturday morning and you're in that draw or whatever is going on and you took that fat L and then next thing you know you're on IG and you see everybody with the bottom. You're like, really, bro? You out of all people.
That'd be the worst, man. I don't even look at Instagram after I don't hit because you know everybody got the got him. I'll be like, you don't even be trying to get no shoes and you hit, bro. All right, man.
We be the first one to post up there, man. I know we the first one you see. Yeah, we gonna put it up there.
Man.
And you know what too? Like when people post their L's, I was like, nah, man, don't be posting your L's up, bro.
I don't post L's. I don't need to put that negative energy out there. I don't post
Exactly.
no L's.
That's funny.
I just be in people comments like, words you hit. All right.
Mm-hmm. I give him that straight face emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I give him that.
No love.
Hey, sometimes I be giving them, you know, that emoji. I be like, because everybody be having the got him on. I be like, yeah, all right, you hit too, huh? Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I remember when I posted them fragment threes on my IG and you hit me up. You're like, yo, how'd you get those, bro?
Yeah, I was like, word, you got those? Kind of early too. All right.
Like, man, because you know, GOAT has that AR or whatever that thing is called that you could be like, oh, try on feet or whatever, and then you can like on your camera. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I empty out a drop front box. I got my camera and I put it in there and I widened it big enough so it looks like an official shoe and I posted it to see what happened there. I got a bunch of fire emojis.
I was like, word.
So I felt like I was like, man, my Instagram is dead. I got to post something. And then I was on GOAT. I was like, oh, perfect.
I was like, Tops, word, you got him? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ling Ling over there, man. They doing some good shoes over there.
Oh, what the? Have y'all seen the this shoe that came out of Sneakers app, that metallic silver Jordan 1 mid? It looks like looks like a crystal ball. You know, it's sold out. It's sold out.
It's sold out in minutes. Me and my wife were trying to cop the Yeezy Marsh, right? Because it was a Yeezy Supply exclusive. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting here on the computer. We got multiple tabs, and then she starts looking on the Sneakers app. She's like, "Yo, what's up with these Jordan 1 mids? They look like a disco ball." I'm like, what sizes they have available? And next thing you know, you just see little gray spots just appearing. I'm like, what the hell? These things are selling out. And then I see the Super Bowl the next day. You know, everybody's worried about shock drop. Oh, shock drop on this reggaeton artist. And I'm like, what the hell? So when I go over to sneakernews.com, I see them. I'm like, really? People gonna want these right here? Like, I'll buy these just to flip because I got a feeling they're gonna go on some high prices. Mm-hmm. People were going crazy. Like, they were expecting a shock drop during halftime or something like that.
I'm surprised it wasn't like a LeBron release or something. It'd always be something crazy like a LeBron.
They get you every year with that Super Bowl, man.
Mm-hmm.
During the playoffs, they probably gonna do those LeBron watch joints.
Oh, that's a fact. They gonna do something for LeBron.
Oh, it's gonna be sick.
Don't let them get to the finals. It's gonna be something.
He's going to the finals, especially after Kobe's passing. He's gonna go hard now. The NBA narrative is gonna be most definitely to get them to the finals by any means necessary.
Right.
By any means necessary. It used to be the Clippers versus by any means necessary.
He might have to get some steroids in his hips or something to get up
down
that court, boy.
He on a slump right now.
If he didn't think he wasn't getting calls before, it's gonna be Jordan rules now. They're gonna be giving him all type of Just because somebody whizzed right past him, like the Lance Stevenson blowing his ear, blow the whistle. Like, come on, bro.
That
was so funny.
They gonna open every door possible for the Lakers to win.
That's a fact.
I reserve my judgment until after the All-Star break, man. I gotta see how these teams are
I'm
playing.
gonna say this: the Clippers are 3 games away from taking over that 1 seed. So
that's true. I was looking at that because also my Miami Heat are doing good, and they're that's probably the most underrated basketball team right now in the NBA. I wouldn't be surprised to see them at least getting close to the finals this year because they got a strong team, bro.
It's gonna be close. They most definitely will be. They will do good depending on if they stay healthy. Well, if anybody stays healthy, that's what it really depends on.
Yeah.
As far as how deep they go in the playoffs, they might be in the ECF with the Bucks. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, Toronto is still good even without Kawhi. So they're good still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Toronto's been playing ball. They've been quiet. The Toronto Raptors have been playing like the San Antonio Spurs normally play every year, where they be quiet. Mm-hmm. You'll never hear nothing about them, and then the playoffs start, and they be like the 1st or 2nd seed in the West. And you be like, I ain't even heard about them all year.
Right.
And so I wouldn't be surprised about Toronto going deep in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
He's been wide open ever since LeBron left, so who knows?
That's a fact. I agree with Lars though. I've been said that though. I think it's gonna be Lakers versus Bucks.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what I believe it's gonna be.
Davis versus Giannis. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
That'll be dope. Oh, that'll be like a rematch from the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? Because isn't the All-Star game LeBron versus Giannis?
That's normal. Yeah, for the last 2 years. Yeah.
I just wish Nike did a better job on his sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they could have done a better job on his sneakers.
I'm biased, but I like that. And the shoe is comfortable.
I
comfortable. Heard. It's comfortable. Like you can wear it all day.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is comfortable, but
as long as you ain't wearing none of them Jinko jeans over there, tops, you might be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if any pants go. I'm starting to think about it. I was like, could I really pull that off?
You got to swag.
Nah, man. Those are basketball shorts, kind of shoe, long socks.
Your pants leg most definitely have to be tapered at the bottom. You can't be rocking no regulars or you know what I'm saying some relaxed
some boot cuts.
You can't be rocking Wagner's.
Right, that's the shoe you got to wear it lazy. You know what I'm saying? You got to wear it lazy.
Yeah, you most definitely got to wear it lazy.
Yeah, sweatpants. Type deal. I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, Gucci Man playing basketball. He was rocking them joints.
Oh yeah,
Gucci Man could play some basketball. I didn't think he played basketball like that, but he could play.
You ain't gonna be hard pressed to find a black person that don't play no basketball. I'll tell you that.
Well, especially a person that did drugs most of their lives and stuff like that, and I never thought because he's super into fitness now, so.
Yeah, he totally changed his whole demographic around.
Which I'm glad. I'm happy for him, man. I like the route that he's going. He's putting out good music, and I've always been a big Gucci fan since his mixtapes days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one thing I want to bring up before we head out, the Jordan 4 Air Max collaboration. I don't know if you guys seen that.
The vote.
Yes. Oh my God. That shoe is so fire. So AJ got a pair.
Yeah, right. 270 Air Bubble.
No. It's a Jordan 4.
Jordan
4 with the
Air Max.
Air Max colorways.
Oh.
Vote.
Nope.
Air Max 95s.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that.
No, it's an Air Max. Air Max 90. Inspired in Air Max 90. They just dropped the vote. They just dropped the Volt colorway. It's inspired off that.
But it was like two different. It was kind of like the shade shift, the shade.
Like the 95s. Yeah.
Like the 95s. That's the first thing I thought of was the 95s.
It's the OG. Yeah, it's the OG 95. That's the first colorway they came out with in the 95s, and the color shift right there. That's why.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
you're
3
right.
different tones of gray in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inspired by the 90, the 95. and white Air Max 1. I think that's a typo right there. But yeah, it's inspired by the 90 and the 95. Dope shoe, man. Don't sleep on that. That's gonna be probably a Jordan 4 exclusive from what it seems like.
They can keep it.
They can keep them.
Hey,
You get them the DMPs, the sixes.
They just doing anything.
Sixes, DMP sixes though.
Yeah, they go nice with that hat.
They clean, but
Yeah.
I don't like sixes.
I love sixes, man. They're one of my favorite silhouettes.
I actually like
6s, 11s.
these adaptive BV 2.0s, but I'm not shelling out.
Oh, $400.
I really like that shoe though, man. I think it's dope.
It actually looks sleeker now. Like it looks better
than last year's model.
Yeah,
I'm like,
It look dope on the sneakers app.
It do, man. I was like, man, I could get away with those, but
hey, that
$400.
price is looking good for the freaking pocket though.
That shoe look rockable, not for that price. Yeah.
Not for that price at all. Even when the first one came out, I wanted it.
I didn't want to pay $350.
Yeah, I could.
I need them jokers go on sale. $250. We can talk about it. We can talk about it at $250.
We can only talk about it.
Yeah.
Because hey, y'all remember when they first came out? It was like you had to go to the Nike store, you had to try them on, you had to do all that VIP type feel. Nowadays they like, yeah, just go on Sneakers app. If you buy them, you buy them.
I think they'll do the same thing too as well for All-Star Weekend in Chicago. I think they'll do the same thing.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because they gotta you gotta think about it as a different shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Even though people got some type of a taste from last year's sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they brought back that Nike Mag colorway, I think that kind of gave it a nice touch. And one of the reasons why I didn't buy the shoe was $350 for that shoe, and I felt like that shoe I can't spend that kind of money on a shoe that I'm not going to be using.
Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something All-Star Weekend anyway because Q they still closing down the Jordan store, right? Because that's the only one left.
I haven't gotten an update, but that's from my understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closing down. So.
Well, I think that's the only Jordan store there is in the U.S.
Yeah.
Besides
left.
LA.
Still left. That's the only one left open.
Yeah. So I would see like on the map, on like Foot Action map. And that would be like the only little needle on the street in Chicago is that one store.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's just becoming Foot Action, just Foot Action.
Yeah. Jordan's trying to take back control of their demand. So
yeah,
I think they're restructuring a lot of things around that. So
they need to though because it got too saturated, and then they need to chill out with the every week, every Saturday.
Drops.
They need to stop, bro. They done saturated them. Yo, they like Dollar Tree out here.
Right, we can like a lot of stuff that people sleep on probably would be more coveted. Space the shit out, like
exactly, because the way I see it is like Nike and Jordan Brand. The way they sell out shoes. A lot of these companies that make shoes like Louis Vuitton, all these major brands, they wish they can sell out sneakers like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they make a lot of money. So all these shoes they drop, they don't care because eventually they're gonna sell. You know what I mean?
It's Jordan Brand is never gonna stop doing that because they've already sold their sneakers. They're selling it to these middlemen. So it's not on them anymore. They sold them already. So they're going to keep doing that. It's the Foot Lockers, the Foot Action, those middlemen that are buying these shoes.
Yeah.
They have to say, no, we don't want these.
Yeah.
But then again, you'll be messing that up because you won't be able to get those other exclusive stuff that you really want. So it's like Jordan Brand just got like everybody pigeonholed. It's like, you're going to take these shoes. You're going to take this heroin. And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right.
They want to stay number one. And in order to keep milking those numbers, you got to keep pushing out units. So.
And they give you the good with the bad. So.
I respect the business, man. If I could do it, I would.
Oh,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
I respect it too, because it's up to us to make that decision if you want to cop it or not. But I get what you're saying, Rep. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it. Like damn, like another one. Damn, another one.
Like every
Like,
week, bro. Half the stuff, like
crazy.
even if you look at the sneakers, that half the stuff that be on here, I'd be like, I didn't even know that was coming out, but it looks horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those what are these right here? The multicolored tins, bruh. Like I don't even know when those came out, but that probably came out last weekend or something like that.
That was for
That's
the
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Oh, that was for the Super Bowl. That's ridiculous, bro.
And they sold out, I believe.
No, they on Sneakers app right now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they most definitely on Sneakers app right now. They didn't sell out, but it's still a few sizes left, like size 9.5, 10, 11, and 12.
It's just genius. That is genius to me, man. I could just tip my hat to Jordan Brand for that. It's just like
how is it? No, they just releasing a bunch of shit.
As a business, it's genius because that company, like a Foot Locker and Foot Action, has to buy it from you.
Yeah,
like in order for say like these Bread 85s is coming out.
Yeah,
you got to take these other shoes that don't nobody want.
Yep.
I'm gonna sell you these too, but I'll give you these shoes. But this is the only way you're gonna get these shoes is if you buy these over here.
Yep.
Like it's genius to unload that stuff, and I'm like, they could just be making stuff in China. It's just like, man, just throw this colorway together. They got their kids over there drawing colorways on shoes. Let's try this out. Get that to them too. Let's see whatever sticks. They're just throwing stuff at it. They know what's going to sell, but they was like, let's capitalize on what we know is going to sell and make them buy these other shoes too.
And then
that's why you see them fake Truth Lights out there and stuff like that, because they have to take that stuff in order to do business with them.
That's like prime example. Like them coming out with these 10s. Those 10s actually might have just sold out. To be honest with you, now that I just
hey, you see, you just helped it out, bro.
Right. Person, I think it just sold out. But
people in the chat are like, "Oh, they still available? Hold on. Let me get these things real quick."
Hey, to each his own, bro. Because
them bubblegum 10s, them things look ugly, man. Them Super Bowl 10s,
Super Bowl 10s.
They're all right. They're okay. They're not my cup of tea, but they're all right, man. They did numbers though.
Y'all want to buy some 10s? I got some 2016 City Pack 10s back here. I need to get on up out of here now.
Orlando.
I'm just now seeing the Black History Month Chuck Taylors. I didn't even when I refreshed.
Yeah, those are nice. And the Air Force Ones are dope too as well. The Air Force One Black History Month, those are pretty nice. I like those.
They got a pair of 95s for Black History Month now too.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see the lineup?
Somebody showed me the Black History Month Air Force Ones. I think earlier today on Instagram. I don't like. Why are they disrespecting?
It's terrible.
They disrespecting with this, bro. No,
I think they're different. They're not for me. I won't buy them myself. I like to, like I said, like I'll be like, oh, they're nice.
I'm sorry, this is disrespectful. This is disrespectful.
But a lot of people are getting like a wrong idea about the shoe, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because of these strings, the strings hanging out and stuff like that. People are saying it's bringing it back to like slavery and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. So if you look at the shoe, the strings, the stitching, it's just
on the swoosh and all that.
Yeah, and the way they put the shoelaces on the shoe, they didn't put shoelace holes, so they put like a cross, like an X. So people are like, I don't know. I think that shoe is probably going to get a little bit of controversy at the end of the day.
It says here, my bad, Tosh, but it says here, notice the loose threads hanging from the this year's Air Force One physical representation of the connections we share through sports, while also providing a way to customize each shoe. What
does loose threads have to do with that?
I just think it's different. You know what I'm saying, compared to what we see in today's.
I think they got a lot of complaints last year, and I was one of the people that complained. Even though I got both pair of the Black History Month Chucks from last year. Like it was just your normal African dashiki
kente cloth,
kente cloth thing. I think they were getting a lot of crap for that. So this year they were doing something totally different. But
but what's different about that? Like obviously when you see the shoe, it's like, well, for me personally, it's like I see the shoe and I'm like, this is horrible. I gotta go read why they did this. So that's why what made me click on it or whatever. But it's like it still doesn't make any sense.
But it's some new. It's just another version of Unity. Of a Unity shirt. They're not doing BHM anymore.
It's not big.
because
Where the Chucks are.
Yeah.
it's saying a mirrored. It said it's a mirrored panel on the toe box reminds us that the BHM edition Air Force One is also made to reflect the wearer's image. Like what?
Yeah, there's a mirror in the toe box. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no! I swear to God, they gotta get some authentic.
Why is it so hard to have signature sneakers for historical black figures?
Yeah.
Why is that so hard?
Yeah,
We've been saying that forever.
Yes, do a concept for a significant, like what you said, significant figures. Like,
do some Booker T. Washington twos or something, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's so simple.
Oh wait, not Booker T. Washington twos. I'm on Booker T. Washington's principles, son.
I tell you,
I felt tried.
They just did the Harriet Tubman movie. Do some Harriet Tubman 5s on them or something, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah. Seriously, we laughing, but yeah.
The Harriet Tubman movie was fire too. If y'all didn't see it, the Harriet Tubman movie was dope.
Yeah, it was dope. I saw it. Hey, check this out. The twos, I felt tried on the twos last year, Black History Month. I felt like they should have done a way better job on that sneaker.
Oh yeah,
especially on a two.
Yeah, it was.
They never dropped the Air Force One. I was waiting for the Air Force One, but it never came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like officially never came out.
Nah, not officially came out, and then they come out with this.
Right. It was pretty decent. Like I wanted that one, but
and even the different color panels they have on here, it doesn't make any sense. Like the yellow lace, they don't even have any laces. Like that's not a lace
system.
Yeah, that's not a lace system at all whatsoever. Like they got BHM, I'm assuming, on the top of the tongue. They have green in the back. They have red for swoosh, for the swoosh, and then what you said, a mirror panel on the toe box. Like,
this is the nicest Black History Month shoe they have.
And your boy's gonna go after those. I mean,
and I'm not
going after the Chucks,
kind of
man.
guy.
Hey, V said they don't want to pay them estates. That's why they ain't doing no concepts.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's true. That's right.
That shoe has.
But they can do it just like they
details.
do anybody else, though. If you don't have a contract with somebody, like they don't have a contract with Dion anymore, right? They still come out with Dion shoes. They just don't put his number. They don't put his number on the shoes no more.
Yeah, but everybody know that's Dion's shoe, though.
Thank you, but that's what I'm saying, though.
But you couldn't do that with this.
Call it the Underground Railroad 5s. You don't know you know who it's for.
Nope. Then would be pandering. That would be just straight up pandering right there. And then it was like, come on, Nike. Come on now. Y'all just pandering now.
Right. And that would have been controversial too.
Hey,
yep.
Controversy sells, though. It'd be like, hey.
Man, them Betsy, not for them Betsy Rosses.
Hey, I wanna, you know how you guys were talking about the True Flights. So I'm gonna tell you a story. When me and my wife first started going out for Valentine's Day, she bought me a pair. She thought they were Jordan 7s. Mm-hmm. So she thought I was gonna be hype when I got those shoes. So I go and I open them things. I see a Jordan box. I was like, okay. Open it up and I'm like, what are these? And she's like, oh, the Jordan 7. The guy at Foot Locker told me they were Jordan 7s. I'm like, he told you they were Jordan 7?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? She's like, we could return it. I'm like, no. You got the bread colorway? I'm going to keep them. Okay, because you got the bread colorway. Bro, I rock the shit out of them shoes, bro. I wear them to work. I screw them things up.
It's more on the line.
Yeah. I was like, I got to get rid of these ASAP.
They not fake, hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
They might as well be. Them things might as well be.
They're just a value version of what you really want.
Yeah, wear them to Sneaker Con.
Yeah, right.
Wear those to Sneaker Con. Let's see how that works.
What the hell is wrong with him? Hey, y'all know about these, bro?
Nah, they'll make for some good play shoes for your baby, though.
I bet if we found a picture of Michael Jordan and some True Flights, people get True Flights.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Hold on. I could probably find a picture of Jordan on some True Flights.
Yeah, I'll find that in
right.
True
An
Flights.
official Jordan shoe is just made for a different demographic. We talk about product placement before. Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about Yeezys, honestly.
Oh my God.
I think if Kanye wasn't a part of Yeezy, it'd just be another tubular.
No, that shoe would just be another Ultra Boost or some crap like that. Yeah.
It would be tubular, like what Marcus said, because it was shaped just like the tubular.
if Kanye was still with Nike, first of all, it wouldn't even. He would still be making. Well, obviously, he would be on the Yeezy 4 or 5 by now if he would still keep the same silhouette or whatever. Because every Nike that he came out with, it was a different silhouette. His own, obviously, with the 1 and the 2 or whatever like that. With the Yeezy, it's legit just the same for the past 3 years now. It's been the same. The 350's been out for 3 years.
Yep, the same one.
3 years. They started out with the 750, and that was short, and then they just went on a long run with the 350 or whatever. Now they starting to do like the 700, and really what they doing. I mean, let's keep it real. The 700 ain't nothing but an OG Sketcher, or you know what I'm saying, like a OG, like a OG Payless shoe. If you think about it, that 700, that Wave Runner is a Payless shoe back in the day. That's a Payless shoe back in the day. And then the 700, they took the Kobe bottom, the Crazy 8 bottom, and put that. So they not doing like, oh yeah, this is new technology or this is new. No, you just took bits and pieces from other shoes that you already had. You ain't fooling. You're not fooling nobody that's been doing this for a minute. Now you may be fooling these teenagers.
That's exactly who they pulling now. That ain't for us. They're not making them for us no more.
No. But then now since Kobe dead, they probably done seen was like, oh, I didn't even know that was
exactly.
No, I went back. I only got I got 4 or 5 Kobe's, and after that happened, I went and looked. I was like, "Are you serious? That's how much these is going for?" Like these Kobe's, I got them at the outlet.
Now imagine how much I'm going for now.
Dude, these Moonwalkers outlet.
I got the for real OG, and now
outlet. I got at the outlet.
Them the Moonwalkers, you said, right?
Yeah, Moonwalkers, and then outlet. They were at the outlet. I got them on sale, and now they like $700-800. I'm like, dude, this hype is something else.
That pair is nice. That's one of the few pairs of Nike Kobe's that I like.
Then these, I saw these going for a lot. I paid even less for these, and those are going for a lot. And I'm like, dude.
I bought the 7 a.m. flights, the Kobe 10s, because that was supposed to be his last shoe. Well, technically it was, but that was the first colorway that they came out with. That was his last season, and that was the first colorway that they came out with. So that's the reason why I bought it, because I was like, oh, this is last year. I'm not even a huge Kobe fan, but I ain't stupid, I was like, I'm gonna go get that. And it wasn't like it was a line or anything like that, or like people was trying to really get it, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get it on a sentimental thing, like like it's being a collector.
Yeah.
So I copped it and never really wore it. I'm not a huge fan of this. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the colorway, but the shoe is mad comfortable. And like y'all said, you go look on StockX now. Before he died, wasn't nobody checking for that shoe.
Outlet stuff.
Yeah. Right. And now he dead, and it's like, man, shoes that was $60 is now $600.
Yeah. Do y'all remember that pair that came out when the Master 12s came out? It came out the same day. It was one of the 11s. It had his I think it has his titles on the back of it, or it was some sort of accolades on the heel. It was like purple. But anyway, that was one of the pairs of his last silhouette that I wanted. And then the final game one, I think it's like Fade to Black or something like that. That black and gold.
Yeah, everybody was going after that one.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that one is right about now, because that one was a hype beast shoe.
Yeah.
When it came out. Lars said the 5 rings, Q. I knew he was gonna know.
5 rings, yeah. That one was it was right there next to the Master 12s. I remember I was in New York when the Master 12s came out, and I remember those coming out too.
The first Kobe's I ever copped it's kind of crazy. I went to go cop. I'm reluctant to say it, but I actually waited in line. I went to go cop the Weatherman foams, and that was just on some on some hype beast type, because the shoes is ugly. And I ended up, that was like one of my first ever videos, and I wasn't even like really into doing YouTube yet, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna dip my toe in here and see how I do. You know what I'm saying? So I did the video or whatever, and but I went to go get the shoe. I waited in line, which was crazy. I got the shoe, but then while I was standing there at the register, I said, what else y'all had come out today? And they were like, oh yeah, these Kobe's came out today.
Mhm.
And they were the Barcelonas. The Barcelonas had came out the same day as that Weatherman foam.
Man, booms. Yeah.
That shoe is one of the most comfortable shoes I ever wore in my life. And that's actually like I would wear that all the time if I'm going to the airport, like you got your airport shoe when you go on a SNEAKERCon and stuff like that or whatever. Like that was like one of my legit airport shoes, yo. Like I wear that anywhere.
Yeah.
And I ended up, I just ended up beating that shoe up. Like that shoe was mad comfortable. And then like I said, my other Kobe was the 5 a.m.s. I ended up buying that Protro that came out last year.
Mm-hmm.
The black and yellow one when they had brought it back or whatever.
Okay.
I ended up buying that one, but I ended up taking that back because it didn't feel right. After I did the review, I tried it on and I was like, hell no, these feel funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that back. That's probably the only Kobe that I've ever worn. Ain't like I wore that many, but that's the only one that didn't feel right. But I mean, the 10 and that Barcelona joint, those was mad comfortable, man. Like,
yeah, I really like the Jordan 7 Barcelonas, the day and the night.
mm-hmm.
I had to get both of them.
I need the day. That's the only one I care about. I don't like 7s, but the Barcelona day is the only one I want.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, I'm good. That's how I rock. Like
nice. I like the night ones.
Mm-hmm. That day.
Way crazy, with the face logo. Yeah, I never tried Kobe's when he was with Adidas either, so I have no idea about.
Those are the best shoes to me, the Adidas joints.
Yeah, them was the best ones. Yeah,
that's when Kobe was in like his like.
The thing for
like Kobe's always been Kobe, you know what I mean? But like when he was with Adidas, I felt like he did his thing.
Yeah,
he was grinding in Adidas. Like he was trying to get to the player that we knew him to be now. So
yeah,
that's when Adidas was ankle weights.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Hey,
that's right.
Hey man,
that's
we used to hoop. I know you know, Rep, because we used to hoop back in the day. We did not like hooping in Adidas, man.
No, I still to this day say the most comfortable basketball shoe I have ever worn coming up playing basketball in my whole career was the Reebok Question. The Reebok Question with that Hexalite, that was before the Yeezy and all that, and they really stole that from Reebok with the Hexalite. But that technology changed the game to where you got everything you got now, and that started with Allen Iverson. That Question, man, I done had some career nights in that Question. I'm talking about I beat that shoe up.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have that much grip though. It never had that much grip. If you ever noticed the bottom of it, but yo.
That shoe was designed. The Question was designed for indoor basketball.
Oh, that's
so that's one of the things, because we did have that shoe back in middle school too as well, and I had to take them off. I was sliding everywhere in that concrete. So.
Yeah, it's most definitely an indoor shoe. Most definitely, like it. I mean, you have shoes that's catered to both. I don't know how it is now. I really don't think no shoe that comes out nowadays is catered to basketball, indoor and outdoor. Most definitely not outdoor.
Not indoor and not both.
Not both, yeah. I give hats off to the person that was able to hoop in some T-Mac 1s, though. The way that shit was taken.
Oh my God.
Ankle weights.
Ooh,
ankle weights.
Man. Why do you think when they end up switching shoes and the technology changes on them, they end up jumping even higher because they go so used to wearing them heavy ass shoes?
But I mean, but before, once again, before there was the Reebok Question, there was no such thing as technology.
Right.
It was either you wanted a light shoe or you wanted a heavy shoe.
Unless it was the pump, it didn't have no technology.
Yeah, unless it was the pump. And then
all you were looking for back then was ankle support. That's all you were looking
for. Yep.
Yeah, protect the Achilles and the ankles. So, like I don't know if you guys noticed, we got those Shaqs, the ones with the rainbow shape, color pattern, the black and white colorway. I forgot what they call those.
The kamikaze.
Kamikaze, yeah.
The
Shaq is the Kemps.
The Sean Kemps. Yeah. But the Shaq Gnosis, those sold out. Yeah. They sold out. They dropped this past weekend.
But you know what though? In all honesty, whenever they retro a Shaq shoe that's a Reebok, it sells out.
That's true.
Can't say that about his own shoe, but when it's a Reebok, because he wore it.
Mm-hmm. They do good about only releasing a certain amount.
Yes.
And that's why they end up hitting their numbers. Because I know when they did the Allen Iverson's Hall of Fame year, they did players in honor of that year, but it would only be like 100 of them, or so it was easy for that to slide out like that.
And they not coming out with a million colorways every other weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They doing like how it used to be for every sneaker brand. Like you had 4 releases, maybe a year.
Yep.
Jordan only used to have. Let's keep it real. Jordan used to have like 2 releases.
Hey, that's why Reebok don't have nobody on their team right now. They need to be more like Jordan Brand.
Well, they also
come out with some more stuff.
Reebok that's also not innovative. If they came with the bag and some innovation, they could get some folks over there. But they don't know how to create nothing new.
The thing is, though, it don't even have to be crazy innovation. You the ones that started the innovation with the Hexalite. And then you already have Allen Iverson. Like if you have Allen Iverson go talk to somebody or you have his backing, listen, any of these young dudes is gonna be like, sign me up.
But I don't even think Iverson backing them like that no more, is he?
No, he is. He still is.
He was just at Complex Con wearing some new ones.
That could be just appearance.
No, it's yes and no.
He has a
contract.
I think he still has an active contract with Reebok.
And
he said it on the Complex, the sneaker shopping with Complex.
Yeah.
He said it there that he asked him about Jordans and he's like, nah, Reeboks. I gotta stay.
He got a lifetime contract. But it's funny though because I mean he always gets caught. He always get caught in like Nikes or something like that. Though.
Yeah, he always got Jordans on.
Yeah,
he'll have some Jordans on.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times you gonna wear the fucking question? You get tired of wearing the question.
You gotta wear them. Gotta wear
some Reebok classics.
Can't sign on that dotted line and don't have the shoes on, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure he has his Jordan or Nike collection that he rocks throughout the house.
He said it. Yeah, he said it. I mean, like he says like he has Jordans and you know whatever. But I mean, when you doing certain events, I mean he's contracted to wear his own shoe or whatever like that. But I'm pretty sure like he going to the grocery store or whatever like that. I mean,
his public appearances, of course, he has to wear Reebok.
Yeah.
You know what? He's to the point now where it's like, I mean, Reebok really his shoe is still their #1 selling shoe. So he can still do mostly what he want to do if it's outside of the Reebok engagement. When you think about it, like he holds the power really. Like that's my point. Like they're not innovative. Like how is Allen Iverson's question still your #1 freaking shoe?
They didn't take advantage of their window.
Nope.
They put all their eggs in Allen Iverson's basket. Like who else was they going after at that time? Like
basically nobody.
They didn't go after anybody. So now this is the karma for not going after anybody. That's all you had.
So and they never went after nobody after Allen Iverson because like we just talked about. I mean, you had Sean Kemp, you had D Brown,
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, Shaq. I mean, damn, you do have Shaq and Allen Iverson at the same damn time. That is kind of like, okay, we doing something. But after Allen Iverson,
on that.
Yeah, exactly. After Allen Iverson, they couldn't get nobody else.
Y'all remember the Pump 2000?
Oh yeah.
I bet you they don't want to remember it.
No, hell no.
That's what I mean. Like that just continues my point. It's like they try to just revamp some shit that worked years, a decade before it, and like it's just no.
And even the Shack Attack is a Reebok pump.
Yeah,
which actually legit works. Now the re-release that they did a couple years back here, the pump actually works. Like if you pump it, the airbags in the shoe actually do pump up. That was funny to me. I didn't think that was actually gonna happen.
I had a pair. Yeah, I had them.
Because they even had like a release valve on it. It was pretty dope. It was cool technology.
Y'all remember the Nike version of the pump? The David Robinsons?
Damn.
David Robinson, Nike had the pump before Reebok had the pump. But David Robinson what it was a pump, but it was like a little capsule,
Mm-hmm.
and actually
Oh,
legit
with the
air.
CO2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yes.
CO2. Yeah. So
Them ones
Nike
that went
actually
up,
had that.
them things went up to the back of his calf ankles,
Yeah.
like the back of
Yep.
his
Yep.
calves.
Yeah.
Man,
The Billy Hoyles. The Billy Hoyles.
that's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah. The Billy
Who's
Hoyles.
running in those?
Billy
Like, how do you
Hoyles.
run in those?
Hey,
That
but
was
you're talking
like,
about David Robinson though.
but that's like having like Forrest Gump's braces on or something. You know what I mean? Like the ones he had on the leg. That's how he was running. Like,
But
that was
that's
horrible,
once again
man.
though, we talking about an era where the big man was the NBA though.
Yeah.
We're not talking about nowadays where there is no such thing as a big man no more.
Here you go. Screen share that real quick.
Lars said, "Y'all remember the Chuck 2000?" No.
So you were
that's
into
it.
you were
Right there.
into
That
the CO2
monstrosity.
thing.
That
Yeah, but
is
that was
ridiculous.
because he was injured, man, and they designed that shoe for him. And I believe it was the same time that Dan Marino had these ankle problems and stuff like that. They designed a particular cleats
Mm-hmm.
for him like that.
Orthopedic shoes.
Yep. It's the same. It's the same thing as shoes with that. I don't know, like the LA Gears with the strap that you're able to turn the corners.
Gears did it. Yeah, LA Gears was built just the same way. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all remember
LA
them Paula Abduls, boy?
Whoa. That's a little bit before my time right there. I'm a little young. I'm a little youngin' when it comes to that.
I'm
I know who
34,
Paula
man.
Abdul is.
I'm
remember that.
34
Paula
years
Abdul,
old.
when she was Q, I don't know if you remember. I think for sure, I think she was still a Laker girl when she got that contract or whatever. When she got the LA Gear contract, I think she was still a Laker. Otherwise, she wasn't a Laker girl no more. And then she was doing the music. But,
yeah, I can't call that one. I don't know about that.
I can't remember for sure, but I know for a fact she used to be a Laker girl. I know that, but
I don't know if it coincided or not though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
LA Gear's still in business, man. Go to their website. They asking too much for their shoes, though. I can tell you that for sure. I thought about it.
How much they talking about?
If anything over $30 is too much.
Damn.
God.
they gotta keep the lights on, right?
They gotta keep up with the times, brother.
Nah.
They like, but you gonna spend $250 on some Jordans, though.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about them lighting up.
Hey, light up shoes.
Them lights ever go up?
Hey,
Did the light ever go out?
Lights get stuck.
Light up shoes.
Yeah,
I cannot stand to see children with light up shoes. I swear to God, no disrespect to anybody watching, but if your kid got some light up shoes, I cannot stand them, and they will not be around me. I can't.
Yeah,
that's like a pet peeve to see a child with light up shoes, bro. My God.
LA Gear wants $120. Not happening.
Not happening.
Man, get them their money, son. You don't get
$120. Nah.
Don't get
vintage. They said that's vintage.
Yeah, it is vintage.
Not if they sold them in Payless.
Michael Jackson. I forgot Michael Jackson had an LA Gear contract.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Dude.
$120? Nah.
Yeah, I remember, man, that the lighting part was in the air bubble, like an air bubble unit.
Yeah, I can't stand that bus.
Michael,
I feel the same way about straps, like Velcro straps. I don't like seeing. I mean,
when your baby come, you're gonna appreciate them belt. Trust me. Appreciate it.
Nah, we can't do it.
No,
I'd rather she's just gonna wear socks because she ain't wearing no Velcro.
No, I can't stand it. That's another thing. I can't stand to see parents come outside with their kids. Normally, no disrespect again. Normally, it's Caucasian people. They come outside with their kids and they be barefoot, and I'd be like, "Are you serious right now?"
Yeah.
You ain't even gonna put no socks on your baby.
Like booty socks, yeah, but I'm not. I'm not putting Velcro on it. I went through that as a
Well,
kid.
you
I did not. I'm not doing that.
You thinking about like G.I. Joe Velcro, but they make Jordan.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, the booties I got right now, they're Velcro. I'm talking about like the two straps that go over the toe.
Right,
Like, I don't like that.
That's you
Yeah,
about that one because they make them in Velcro and stuff. We try to buy. So
But
yeah.
them
Yeah,
straps,
Jordans
not
nowadays, like my daughter's first Jordans was the Concord 11s, and they come with like they come with an elastic that crosses both ways like this, and that's how the shoe comes or whatever. So
and it keeps it strapped in. My nephew, I'm like, that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
These ones, they Velcro, but it's like on the side.
Yeah,
on the side like that. But the strap, it's the strap for some reason that just bothers me when I see the two straps going over the toe of the shoe.
And one say G.I. Joe, one say Captain or some shit.
Hey, they don't even what's the name? What was the name of that store, man? Where you used to get the walking shoes for your kids. They like the first pair of shoes you get, like the
white one.
That store ain't even open no more. Yeah, that store ain't even open no more. No,
I don't even know you can get those.
That store literally has closed down. That store does not exist anymore.
That store is called Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess it is now. Yeah.
Get my baby some Timbs. You gonna figure it out. These Timbs.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Man,
and the Timbs is gonna be soft bottoms too.
Stride right is what.
Stride right. That's what it is. Yeah, stride right. Yep, you're right, Lars.
I like the fact that you and your wife are sneakerheads, because I tried to do that with my kids when they were babies, man, and I had a tough time. They're like, "Why are you buying them? They're gonna grow out of it." I'm like, "I don't care. I'm gonna put it on my window on the car and just hang."
But yeah, Trey D put me up on game on because he got a couple kids, and he told me what you need to do is buy sizes way like bigger, like as they're on sale. Just buy them. If you're gonna be if you're gonna have them in sneakers like that, just buy them ahead. Just keep them if they on sale.
If my kids weren't sleeping, my oldest had the 2012 Bread 11s, and they still have them. I just re-glued the midsole back to the shoe because they broke apart, and now they got the 2019s. Both of them do. But my oldest daughter's like, yeah, I remember when I was like little. You got me these, and you were hyped. Like I was like, yeah, because I couldn't get them for myself. I was only able to get them for her. So she loved that shoe, and then it transferred over to my youngest. And she's the one that just finished them. Yeah, that's one thing you're gonna learn, man. They're gonna beat up these shoes like nothing, especially if you let them go to school with them. I'll show you what their Bread 11 2019 look like.
Chucks and Vans, baby. Chucks and Vans.
Yes.
That's all.
I know one
that's all we getting.
I know one thing to think about too, Marcus. I don't know if y'all know, like for our daughter, like she's 1. But since she's been born, like she goes to daycare, or whatever they call it, school, or whatever. I mean, it basically is school because the tuition is ridiculous. But what we do actually, I mean, you know what I'm saying? She has her Jordans, but then she also has the shoes that she goes to school in. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? So we actually buy a whole bunch of Nikes from Amazon. And they just ship them to the house, like, next day or whatever like that. And, you get them for like hella cheap. And we just buy them in multiple colors. So then you go to school every day. Well, then she got a different color for every day she go to school, whatever outfit she wearing or whatever like that. So that's one thing to think about compared to like, oh, she wearing the same thing or he or she wearing the same thing every day or whatever. You can go on Amazon, buy them baby Nikes. Yeah. In the different colors, and you know what I'm saying, it'd be good.
They don't look that bad.
No, look at that midsole, bro.
That's
it's ripped up a little bit, yeah.
And then look at my 7-year-old, like she bro, oh my god. I was like, God, what are you guys doing in school? Are you guys constantly running?
Yeah.
So
getting your money's worth. That's tell you.
That's not a school shoe, bro. That's what I'm telling you, guys.
But it matches their school uniform because they go to private school, so their school uniform is that color. So that's one of the reasons.
They not privately wearing them shoes, though.
I'm like, my nephew don't wear his Brother Levin's to Montessori school.
Yeah. We already decided, like I did this on impulse. Kiana didn't care too much for me getting these. I just did this just because I was so excited.
Yeah.
But we just Chucks and Vans. We'll get you all the colors and all of those stuff because it ain't but $30. You know,
Yeah.
it don't. You know, those kid sizes $30.
Yeah.
We'll get all those colors.
And
You can rock them.
too. They
Yeah.
hard too, so that's good.
One thing I want to tell you guys by experience, the LeBron Kiss shoes are the most durable shoes there is in the market.
Really?
Worth
Are they
every
$30?
penny. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro, it's like you could get them at the outlets. That's another thing. And then, bro, they can beat them up and destroy them, and they still look good. You know.
Yeah.
So I've always constantly bought them LeBrons. They got LeBron's shoes that they use too as well to school. So they use them in rotation, but like they've been wearing these constantly because they know they hype, and of course they hear me talking about shoes and stuff like that. So they're like, "Oh, my friends say those shoes are cool."
That's cute.
Yeah, well, most definitely. I'm gonna close it up, man, because I gotta start heading towards the airport here pretty soon, man. Y'all go ahead and hit y'all outros, please.
Hey man, is your boy Tops, man. Thank you for letting me come in here and chop it up with you guys because I was bored as hell, to be honest with you. But I appreciate it, man. It was a lot of fun. It was nice seeing Cutie Queen and everybody up in here, man. So I appreciate you guys, man.
Who next, Marcus?
You go ahead, Q.
All right, yeah, it's your girl Cutie Queen. Had a good night tonight. You know, I skipped my nap to come in here and and talk about it with y'all, man. I had to go ahead, but it was good. Good conversation, man. I appreciate everybody. Good to see you, Top. Stay in the fold, all right? And yeah, man. Thank you, chat. Y'all been in there. Y'all been active.
Yeah, for real active tonight. Go ahead, Marcus.
What's up, Marcus? One half of the Soulmates. Check us out on YouTube. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat today. Valiant Pursuit got another drop coming this weekend. I enjoyed it. Like I don't do much in the evening times. I'm usually just engaging on social media. So anytime I get a chance to get on here, man, I appreciate it. Just yeah, man. We'll check on y'all next time.
Yeah, man. And then once again, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Rep Milwaukee 414. Owner, CEO of SNEAKERHEADS Color Line, man. Appreciate y'all coming through tonight once again. Every Tuesday, I had to take that week off last week. I needed that. But you know what I'm saying? We do this every Tuesday. So most definitely I appreciate Q coming through once again tonight. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkling us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Had Tops come through. Appreciate you, Tops. That was his first time tonight. And then, once again, Marcus coming through, talking about the business.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Talking about the business. So most definitely make sure you guys check out his release this weekend. Once again, Marcus, if you can put that in the chat and say where they can find the release at, I would very much appreciate that. And also as well, we had Retro come through tonight, Janigbus, and then we also had IBA as usual come through once again, man. Lars, every Tuesday. So come back next Tuesday, Lars, and we can talk about that Fineo.
Yeah.
Chucks. Bring your Chucks.
Yeah, bring up Chucks.
Fineo Tuesday.
Yeah, Fineo Tuesday. Come on through next Tuesday, man. We get you up here on the panel. Most definitely would appreciate that next Tuesday. Marcus did put that in the comment section, so make sure you guys check out the website. The release is this weekend. I have a few videos coming out this week, so make sure you guys check those out. Also as well, I'm gonna piggyback off of Marcus. Matter of fact, we got a release coming out this weekend also as well of a couple of hoodies. If you guys haven't seen the Instagram page, we were supposed to come out with the OG colorway hoodies last week. It's actually going to be this week. I messed up the release date actually, so that's I'll take that. But it's actually this weekend. So stay tuned for that. For the OG colorway box logo hoodies this weekend, Saturday at noon. SneakerHeadsClothingLine.com. And yeah, man, every Tuesday. Appreciate y'all coming through tonight, and I'm gonna sign out and holler at y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.
Beast kicks. I want to see a Mariah shirt.